Okay, I'm looking at every room. I don't see you.
Every
I
time
don't
I
see
move
you.
my token, it says error.
Wait,
And
every
I
time you
don't
move
move.
it?
Yeah, every time I move it, it drags, and it says error.token collide for no reason.
Ah, I see. So basically, let me see where you are.
I think that happens when you try to move into a wall.
Yeah, that's when you had to move into a wall. Try here. Do you see yourself here?
Yep.
Here you can move, right?
Yes. Once I grab
There
my
you go.
token.
Yeah, there is walls that are invisible, like barriers that the DM puts so that you guys don't go where I don't want you to. So if you try to go through them, it will tell you that. It was probably happening in Aluraf's room because I put like a green barrier of potted plants that you have to go under, and there was like an icon to click to go under them.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was not realizing that.
So it's all Aluraf's fault?
Let me see. Let's put Aluraf back here.
Oh,
Aluraf.
Hello. Oh, there. Yay.
Okay, so we can begin. Although Thilu's not here, but it's all right. So, welcome back, everybody, to Dragon's Grasp once again. You are in the Belly Hall. Did I introduce the Belly Hall? Like the last time that you play Cordelia, did you get to see the Belly Hall, this place?
No.
Okay, so as you went through, yeah. Sorry, what was that?
Yep. No, I parked on the stairs, and that's where the game ended.
Okay, so let's have like a night because these guys aren't supposed to be here either.
I died.
Oh no!
You did. Okay, do you see through the eye, guys? I hope so.
Yes.
So Aluraf was like taking you to where he's currently storing the plants and whatnot. Last time, so I believe that would be a good place to continue. Lasash, can you stop fucking? You guys don't see it. Aluraf has like an old token of a wolf outside of the boundaries of the map, and he's moving around.
Oh,
fuck off!
No, he killed me. I was
Now,
trying.
make
I
everyone
was trying
reload.
to run. I was trying to run away.
Oh.
Okay, I had to make everyone reload. Okay. Let's continue. So we can continue the roleplay right there. You're carrying two big potted plants, and Aluraf is like guiding you. And you see, as you enter the carriage, that this place is way, way bigger in the inside. This magical carriage of the Wayfinders is quite a wonder, and now you know why they had such a magical reputation. Although it was tarnished with all of these accusations that they did to the people. You have trouble believing that somebody who makes this wonderful magic, so cozy and so useful, that to be that evil. This hole looks like a circular, or rather, was it octagonal? Yeah, it's octagonal, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like an octagonal hall that is incredibly tall and very well decorated. It sort of has like a lot of colors, the different cloths and stones and woods of many different colors. And it's not unlike anything you've ever seen before. You've never seen people that dress like this or anything like that. You're too young to have met the Wayfinders when they actually roamed the country. So, yeah, it's something to behold. So, Aluraf, what do you do? Where do you take her?
Come with me if you want to leave. No. Follow me to my herb garden.
In this place, you see.
That's how they call.
You see a strange, very, very tall throne, almost like it's made out of stone, as you're passing by. And an old lady. You think she's an elf. You can tell by her long ears, but also her timeless gaze. Not gaze, face. But she's, as it seems, unconscious, laying on one of these couches, covered by a blanket. You think she sleeps?
You were never here, were you? It's the first time in here, right?
No,
it's your first time in here, right?
Oh, that's me. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I've never entered into the carriage yet.
Welcome to a humble carriage.
Humble.
This lady is up.
Yeah.
Wasn't she in a coma?
She, as I just said, is unconscious on the couch.
Okay.
With a blanket covering her.
Okay.
Follow me and don't disturb her. Come on. Let's put the plants away before they start to
You run your fingers across like the edge of the benches, or you smell the air, and everything just feels like home for some reason, even though you've never been here.
Dun,
Aloraf, as you
Good
pass
here.
by, you hear a sound that you almost may have expected to hear. Some strange sound that comes from the large throne. This sizzling sound, like burning.
From the throne?
Yes, you remember that it's like names
I-
that are carved behind the throne magically.
was that introduced to him? I'm not sure.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Nope.
I don't think it
Oh,
was.
well, never mind. This is the first time for both of you then. So the throne, as it seems to have like names written behind it, and right now at the very top, there's like a new name that is being written, but by nothing. It's just like being etched by magic, by fire.
Hmm.
You guys do anything?
I want to investigate it.
Oh.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah. See what's doing this.
So you both look at the throne, and you first of all realize that the throne seems to sink into the ground. It seems like the wood around the wooden floor has like a hole where the throne is like protruding from. It's not actually laying on top of the floor, like a stone pillar that you only see in the top of. But it's rather the opposite. It seems to be descending onto this cavity, this hole in the ground. But it's not going any lower. It's almost like it's growing downwards. And as the names appear on the top, it descends further, leaving the names at the bottom to descend into oblivion, where you cannot see. You look over the names really fast until you lose interest because you do not recognize any of them. Until you go to the very top and you see your name, Cordelia, being written right after Aloraf's. And after Aloraf's, it's Philos and many other people, including the ones that you have met in this caravan. You do not know why your name is being automatically or magically written onto the throne, but it seems ominous.
Hmm. I examine closely my name on the throne, and I try to touch it just to see what happens.
Well, when you touch it, nothing actually occurs.
I touch it anyway.
Right, you run your fingers across the carving, and it's warm to the touch, as if
Hmm.
some laser had just engraved it in it or something. But yeah, it's all magical to you. It's so confusing. What does this mean? What is this for? And as we famously say in this campaign, you do not know.
You do not know.
I don't know a lot of things. Okay. Mm, wow. This would be cool. I'm not sure how to go from there.
It's all right. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Aloraf, do you go to leave the potted plants at your room?
Yeah, I'm bringing them there. Let's go to my room, to my garden. I need to redecorate it probably because I need more space. But regardless. Zing!
I want to see how efficient this transportation system is.
Wing!
The only issue I have with it is that I cannot update these stairs while you are in the game. It just doesn't update. That sucks. So you have to click on this symbol, Sarah, to go to this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab my token. Okay, how many people did I grab?
You should only be able to grab yourself.
Someone keeps moving over my token, and it keeps telling me that I can't grab multiple people.
You can use
Okay.
your arrow keys and try to move one at a time, I think.
But here, you're not supposed to go.
clicked-
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna delete that wall. There's no point. I'm gonna delete it. There you go. Now you should be able to move freely.
Yeah, I clicked the token, but it still tells me that I'm. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
I
it's just the
moved.
wall.
Yes, thank you.
I thought it was a cool gimmick.
Okay.
It's super problematic. All right, so you leave the potted plants and you see this cavern that is, I don't know where, sprout out of the large wooden door that you just went through, and you find yourself in awe and confusion. Where are you? Where are you going? That this door is teleporting you into. For a farm girl that has never seen any magic, this is just outlandish. It's completely crazy.
I look around the room. Do I see the cat that's in the corner?
Yes, you do. Of course.
Yeah, I look around the room in awe, and kind of just examine everything from where I stand, especially all of the plants that are growing at the top of his room. And I've never seen many of the plants that he's growing there,
Hmm.
and I want to learn more about them.
Right. Well, Alorov hasn't actually been able to plant anything because this is the first time he sees the map, but he's meant to have already planted some. So Alorov, you have to put a singular unit of each of the plants that you want growing here, and they will periodically raise in number. I'm gonna draw like little lines for you to divide them in.
Oh god. But I definitely need more. I'm gonna tell you that much. I know how many I have.
All right.
Should I just make a pile?
Of
out
all
of-
of them? You know what?
Yeah.
That is a better idea. That is an even better idea. Forget about the slots. Let's make a singular
So
pile and just put it on top of the green thing, and that works for me. Oh wait, no, I have an even better idea.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a permanent pile. Over container loot duplicate. Configure ownership. What is your account? You are Aludos owner. Yes. Open it. Show sheet. Prototype token. Link actor data and name it what? Aloraf's plants. Plants. Boom,
Sure.
boom, boom.
Want you
we can make like for everyone like small little hubs, but the actual magic happens at one single point.
Yeah.
Which makes it
So-
probably easier for you.
If you double click over here, you should be able to put things in it.
I see.
And the rest of you, I'm gonna give you observer rights over it, so you can at least see what he's growing if you want to.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't
sorry.
see anything in need right
That's-
now. It's all black screen.
Drugs.
I do not see.
Drugs.
Oh, I never
Yeah.
took you here. My bad.
Do drugs and sell for a lot of money.
Oh, yes.
I think that's a great idea.
Just don't make skooma,
Okay.
otherwise Vashas will get addicted.
Evil
Let's
playthrough.
do-
Everyone? Evil playthrough. Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking moron! I just deleted one.
Alchemy,
Oh my
alchemy,
fucking
you
god!
can
I'm
do
a
it.
moron.
You
I
can be-
deleted something. What is it called? The Angel Trumpet?
Trumpet.
Look at Kitty sitting here in the
It's so
dark with the
cute.
darkness underneath.
It's so cute. It's a little little.
I put
little
I put
loaf.
an angel's trumpet on the thing.
I had in total 4.
Then you can add it yourself, right? Can you actually increase the number?
Yeah, wait. Let me do it like this. Can I do that?
Loaf cat.
No, I can't. Oh fucking hell! I hate myself. I hate this.
Okay.
Where was it?
So, I'm gonna ask Cordelia to roll her profession, farming,
Okay.
real fast. As you look over the very messy garden that Aluraf has
I'm
created.
a
in
herbalist.
his
It's not a
mind.
messy garden, okay?
But it's just that you're like more hag-like in the sense that you create your gardens so that they grow naturally, not in a well-organized manner where it's meant to be harvested and then planted again, harvested. No, you're more druidic-like. You know what I mean?
I start to hiss if she
Will I
does
roll?
something.
You start to hiss.
Yes.
Well,
What do I roll
roll
from?
farming. Roll farming just to be. Oh wait, did I never add farming to your character sheet? Let me check. Oh no, I didn't. I am very bad at this game. Oh no, I did. It's right there. So go to your inventory and you see where it says farmer at the very bottom.
Okay.
I can't
Very
put
bottom.
anything in.
You cannot.
No. For some reason I'm dragging it over,
Okay.
nothing happens. I can only make a new pile.
Configure
What do
pile,
I do with- what do I
enable.
do
new
with
item. Sorry, what was that?
What do I do? I see farmer. Do I click it?
You click on
Oh.
it and then you go to the chat and click on use farmer.
Okay.
What's that? What was he saying?
Um,
Aluraf, you drag things into it and nothing happens?
No.
Oh man. I thought it would work. That's weird.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm
No,
gonna
that's
ask
not-
the other ones to tell me how they do it because I cannot test how. Oh, you created an item pile.
Yeah, I know. Now I did that. No. Eh.
What is the
Let me
farmer?
see.
Why is it no? Why is it no?
So,
Just-
Yeah.
can you just give me a can you try to interact with this pile? Maybe drop an item into it, something that you remember, so that I can replace it in the case. Not that one. That one.
You can delete
With
that one.
pile. With pile. Which
What
pile?
to do?
Ah, it's an empty pile.
Yeah.
Okay, so I open the pile.
Sorry.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
I don't see it, but I can interact with it. Okay, it shows.
Yeah, it's invisible.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
What
or,
pile? Or is it?
It's
I-
an
I put the
item.
co-
It's an invisible
I put
item
the
that is
co-
here.
I put the torch inside.
There's a
It
torch
works
inside, yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it works on. Okay, take it back. So, can you explain to Aluraf how you do it? Because I don't think he.
You
understands it.
double click on the pile, and it opens up, and you can drag things into the pile now.
I did that. Nothing happens.
Far away.
I'm gonna put
you
your.
close it?
I'm gonna put your bread
you try
inside.
to
Let's see. Yeah, I can do it with your character. How weird that you can't.
Maybe I can't
If-
drag something out of the herb pouch into it.
Oh, backpacks. To
Oh!
backpacks. Never do that. Never do that.
No,
Never
you-
do
you need
backpack to another backpack. Never.
You need to pull into your bank account. What the fuck am I saying?
A cart.
Into your,
A
invent-
drunk cart.
into your inventory, and then put it there.
Ah, I see. Okay, give me a second then.
Okay, I put it back into the
I need to-
plastic.
This
So,
one.
You rolled a 7 on farming. Amazing. So, Cordelia, as you look over the method that he uses for growing his plants, you realize that this is nothing akin to what you're used to. You're used to open fields, irrigation. He seems to grow specifically herbs for potions, and you're not used to growing that either. If anything, your family must have just grown something like corn or wheat. And
Yeah.
this is it's not something you understand very well. Perhaps your character, as a DM, I tell you, might be interested in making a different version of this, or for a different purpose. I don't know. But this is not something you understand. To you, he seems to be too fancy, too many little things, and this is not efficient. Your family would grow so many different plantations at the same time on their farm. I don't know.
However, it's 7 XP.
Sorry, XP?
What?
What was that?
Oh, for
Oh, yeah.
for the
70
tools.
To increase it. So, because you did roll a 7, you will start to level up your profession by accident. Oh, which, by the way, it's supposed to be +3, right? Yeah, you're a farmer, so you should have +3 because you started with the book. My bad. Let me add that +3.
It's a 10.
So it's actually a 10.
Yeah.
How's a 10?
So you actually rolled a 10 because you get +3 for having
but
used the
I
book
think
at the start of the game.
She has the tools. Or no?
Oh yeah, she's supposed to get the tools too. My bad. Let me see.
Oh.
So she also proficiency. So it's a 12.
Oh, look at the Basage doing Basage things. Proficiency. There you go. So now, because you roll actually at 12, what you have to do whenever you roll your profession, Cordelia, is go to your character sheet where it says farmer, and to the right
Okay.
of it, do you see that it says quantity 1?
Yes.
You have to add whatever you rolled to that number, to that 1, and that's how we track experience because we don't have any other way.
Okay.
What you can do is
So-
click on it and just type plus whatever it is, so +12 in this case, and it will add automatically.
Okay. Mm. That
And
works.
when you get to 300, you're going
And
to level
when-
up.
That's right. At 300, profession levels up, and you get +1 to your profession, which is a +3. So next time is +4. All right. Well, I don't know what you're gonna use your profession for. That is up to you to decide. If you want to grow food here for the people you meet that might be in need, or to feed the group, or I don't know. Or you could maybe orient your profession in a different direction, like learning from Aluraf to make potions. I don't know. That's up to you to decide.
Do
Can I do
drugs.
I technically have grains which you could use to make a farm.
Oh.
Mm.
I would love to do that if that could be, if I could learn from him, but also grow
So-
food
Okay.
in the place Val was saying I could grow food.
Yeah.
That would be
So
great.
I'll make a new version in your room for you to do that.
And
Let me see.
drugs.
Ooh,
I give.
oh,
There are your grains. So, oh wait, I haven't
Damn.
put anything in. So that there.
Okay.
you have so many plants, Aluraf. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
can
that's
also do icon.
that's one of each, right?
One of
Look
each
at-
works, yeah.
Look into my herb pouch.
Where's the
look at your
pouch
pouch.
again?
It's in the herb pouch is in my inventory. Like if you look, like right below me, you can click on it.
If you double click here, you will see the
Yeah.
plant is growing.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a little garden gnome. A little garden gnome.
All right. Well, in the meantime, while you guys were doing this, we go back outside and we see what the other guys were doing. I believe it was a long rest we just did, right?
We're
Yes.
about to,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do
We're
have.
about to have a long rest.
I don't want to spend too much time on it, Val, but I just want to make sure that the profession that I do, if it's done correctly, I get the feeling that maybe I didn't put it in correctly. I think the collapsology.
Let me see. Where are you? Dova. Profession. What profession did you add?
The collapsology.
Collapsology. Edit. Tool. Yes. Skills with intelligence. Good. You have expertise on it, huh? What give you expertise in your profession?
What determines that? Because I thought to make it scale with history.
have
but maybe that's not a
proficiency?
thing.
If you have proficiency, it's because you have the tool for your profession.
Oh.
But
okay.
I believe you have an ability from your class, don't you, that allows you to give yourself expertise on anything?
On
Yeah,
abilities, not on tool
on skills,
proficiency. I
yeah.
believe.
Allow you to use your action with so a chosen skill or tool.
Oh,
So yeah, that counts for your profession. You can use it to give you expertise on collapsology.
oh, okay.
Well, how many times can you do that, by the way? Is that all the
I
time?
think it's only. Is it only 2 things or 3 things?
You pick them at the beginning, and that's it, I believe. Or is it your divinity thing?
The channel divinity.
Oh, it's only 1 thing. Okay.
No, it's one thing for 10 minutes.
Oh no, that's
It's not permanently. It's for 10 minutes only.
It's for 10 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's not the right one that I'm trying to determine.
I mean, you should save up for really important roles then.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just remove the expertise from it then. What would be considered the tools for it then? Probably like excavating tools or something.
That's up to you. If you get something like a magnifying glass or whatever, I would rather just say that you need investigation tools and try to buy them or try to make them. But what they actually entail, I don't care. I'll just make them the same price as engineering tools.
Okay. All right. Cool,
Tinker's
cool.
tools are worth 5 gold. So yeah, basically you need to buy 5 gold worth of goods to have
Okay.
proficiency in that profession. Well, where did you get the profession from, though?
The collapsology.
Yeah, was it from? You're not a civilian. You're a noble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you just started on your own, right? It was
Yeah,
a new
yeah.
profession.
It's a
Okay, good to know.
special kind of study.
Okay, amazing. So let's begin, guys. I'm gonna turn off the YouTube music because it's lagging again for me, and then we actually begin doing stuff. All right. Did we do the profession stuff for everyone for the day before we go to
I
sleep?
did my I did
I
my
did
armor.
fine.
Bye.
I know that much.
All right, then I think that's good enough. Let's do the long rest, and we proceed with the game. Configure Sandfall. Now it's daytime.
Daytime, nighttime,
Oh,
I'm blind.
daytime.
long rest.
So go to your character sheet, Cordelia, and at the very top, you should see the big number 1, and then to the left of it, there is some icons like a star, or a tent, or some fork and knife. Click on the tent to activate a long rest.
Do I click rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Why don't I have the? I'm sad now.
What don't you have?
Look at, I can only make these two
Oh,
versions of my cat.
it's because of an old version of the cat. There you go.
Wee, kitty,
Ooh,
kitty, kitty.
kitty.
Give me kitty. Yes, and now, yeah.
Now they're a loaf.
Now they are a loaf.
Now little floof.
Okay, well,
And-
the dwarf is gonna wake up in the morning. Is gonna talk to all of you. He's gonna say, "Well, my friends, I'm going to begin my first trip around the area, trying to share my goods and make a good coin. Is there anything you want me selling?"
Oh, let's see.
Selling, you
Check.
say? Give me a
Nothing.
second, looking through.
Let's check our campaign backpack. Okay, so we have 7 longsword people.
Can you
Do
put
we need them?
whatever you want me to sell on this pile, all of you? That way I can know.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
asking.
yeah,
No.
let us go through it.
We have 7 longswords. Anybody needs them?
I think I would need at most one. So
Did
just
I
need one.
click longsword last time? I think I did.
You did. Yeah, you can actually
Then
use
I would
longsword.
also like a longsword.
So
I need
you
a
say
weapon, please.
you want a longsword?
Yeah, I would like
Who-
one, please.
who-
That
What-
one.
Other people wants a longsword?
Just leave one as backup in case I need to use it later.
I
But
use-
for now, I use my rapier.
I use a whacking stick
Okay, so
for bad students.
take one for wait.
Oh wait, I forgot. We have to do the overnight level up thingy. Whenever you finish with this, I will check if anybody wanted to learn an ability or not.
Okay, so
Oh.
we need a
I
spare.
don't have a new one. Hey.
So 5 are going to
Where's the
go
file?
here.
Right in front
Mine
of,
is going to
like at the
here.
head of Vashraz. There.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
I have a question though. I can, guys, does anybody of
This is
you...
the longsword for you.
Yeah. I will put everything, let's just do it like this. I will put everything I don't need into
need to
the
refresh
pile,
my
and if
controls.
somebody needs it from us, just take it, okay?
Perfect.
So that one I don't need.
All right. I was about to tell Philo to spam Philo. Let's see if I can spam him myself.
That one, the rest I need actually. Yeah.
He said he
Yes.
doesn't have power.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I still want to annoy him.
Okay, that's fair. That's very fair.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a blood spear. I don't know what's a blood spear. Do we need a blood spear? A gleaming steel point. Is it magical? Is it normal? Is
You
it
took
just?
it. You took it from the hemomancers, the accursed. Sorry, accursed.
Maybe we don't sell that just because we don't want to
Okay.
have people knowing we had it or whatever.
We
We
definitely
have a broken bow. Should we sell a broken bow?
The dwarf looks at you like, how the hell am I supposed to sell that?
Okay. We have a scimitar, people. We're
Okay.
selling scimitar.
Would any of these things help me?
Why the fuck do I have
Like the
werewolf
file
meat?
through here.
We should save a shield for. Should save a shield for her.
No,
Why do
okay.
I have-
I'm going through people. I'm going through the weapons. Let's finish the
Okay.
weapons and then we go through
Sure.
that. So broken bow we keep. Scimitars. Anybody needs one?
I don't think so.
I think it.
No, I'm good.
I think it's a no. Bronze battle axe.
No.
Poison great axe. I think this one is dangerous. I mean, the poison probably wore off or something. Oh, or is it enchanted?
No.
So it's not poisoned anymore.
No poison anymore. By the way, where do you guys keep your items? Was there an inventory that I put for all of you together?
Yes.
Yeah, the Crimson Menagerie. Okay, so
Oh, I
poison great.
remember. Right. So I'm gonna
We
have to
have
I'm gonna have to add her to it so she can also interact with these things.
we have
For the
another longsword. We have a spellcasting focus for a red orb. Maybe we keep them. We have a sickle.
We have a sickle, everyone. We have a sickle. How much do you pay for a sickle?
Nobody.
Well,
Common torch. We are going to
probably-
keep them.
No, me.
Can you,
When I have that,
you can probably use a sickle
Oh.
as a farming tool.
Yeah, give her a sickle for sure.
Would it
Take
count
it
as a
from the
farming tool?
take it from the
I'm
pile.
pretty sure
Just
I
click on.
clicked a sickle when I was doing the weapon stuff last time.
Yeah,
Take
you
it
actually
from the
chose a
pile
sickle.
Oh, yeah.
Take the
I
sickle.
remember.
Someone
Skipping
took it.
ahead.
I think someone took it already.
She took it. Yeah.
I did.
Okay, so longsword we're giving away. Short swords. Someone wants short swords.
Short sword, get the short sword. Sorry.
Get them now. Okay, no short swords. Okay, we're selling
Get them while
them.
they're hot.
I was gonna say you're
Five.
gonna sell the Elixion time trigger, dude. Paris is gonna
What?
kill you, and then I realized that Paris is not in this campaign.
We have.
I don't know what it
longbow,
is.
and
I said I put everything in there which I don't need. I don't know what it does.
we have a
You said
lightning lure
spam, and you
feeler.
really did spam him.
Lightning
A lightning lure feeler is a weapon. Is like a
It's
whip, but
probably a-
on steroids.
Oh,
You should probably keep that just in case
that
someone needs it
that doesn't
later.
count.
Okay.
That doesn't count as improvised, does it?
No.
No.
Longbow. Anybody needs a longbow?
Longbow.
Probably.
We've got longbow. Oh, she can actually use longbows. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, take longbow from the
A
Crimson
Lambo?
Menagerie.
Oh my god, Lamborghinis.
Okay,
Lamborghini.
so
Oh no, it's a long sword.
you
I
also
messed
want
up.
a longbow?
No, I took one of
No.
those. How do you delete?
Okay, so
Wait, what did you take? Sorry.
I think I clicked longsword again. Did I?
Yeah, you have to. So let's teach you how to put things in piles. So open the pile by double clicking, and now what you have to do
I'm in
is
the
drag
pile.
your longsword in. You have to drag it in to the pile, from your correct sheet to the pile. Can you do that?
Mm. Okay. Wait a second. Character sheet. Sorry, my game is stalling for some reason. Okay.
All in.
Oh,
Inventory.
Kraus still needs a long rest. He's injured.
So I pull it out.
he
and then
he
how
long
do I
rested
Oh,
put
already.
it
he
in the
did. Oh
pile?
shoot.
So to put it on the pile, you have to double click the pile to have it open at the same time as your character sheet. I don't know if your screen can support two things open at once. I think you had a small screen or something.
Done messed up. Done messed up. 1 second.
You missed up.
Oh, I can move my dude. I can move my character sheet.
You didn't know. My bad. I should have told you.
No, I did not know that. I was like, this is really inconvenient. It's kind of in the way.
Actually, guys,
There we go, okay.
I know I cannot, but she can pop it out of her thing, right? She can
Yes,
pop it out
yes,
of the
you
browser.
can.
So one thing you can do is at the top of your character sheet, there should be a button that is like a square, with like a
I think I
arrow
can-
coming out of it. There you go, perfect. And so look
Okay.
at the top of your character sheet, an icon. There's like a square with an arrow coming out of it. If you click it, you're gonna
Yes.
make your character sheet be out of the game. Oh wait, I don't think it's so useful for her because she doesn't have two screens probably.
No.
It's not very useful.
No, I have one small screen.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, forget about that. Forget about that. Okay, you
Forget
have a
about
longsword,
it.
you have a
Erased.
longbow. You still need arrows,
Oh.
however, and you're gonna be fighting with the Arrow Man himself. arrows.
The malachite guys. Let's not say it. We needed to make enchantment later on.
Yeah.
I'll take it back if you don't mind and put it back.
The Arrow
Um,
Wars. I can just imagine the Arrow Wars are gonna begin.
Common clothes. Anybody need common clothes? Going one, going twice. No. Hell.
Good.
I mean, Passage, just
Well,
put
what did I
everything
put
in the
for-
pile, and if anybody wants anything, they'll take it.
No, it's.
What was that,
I mean,
Cordelia?
What did I put for like for what? Did I put an axe? And if I did, what kind of axe?
So the weapons that you have, you can actually check. Go to your character sheet. On the first tab,
Okay.
where you see your skills, at the bottom right, it says weapons, hand axe, longbow, longsword, and sickle. You see that?
Those tools at the bottom.
No, not in your
Wait, where?
inventory. On
Oh,
the
never-
first tab.
never
So at the top right, there is like a cogwheel. You have to click on details, and that's where you see acrobatics, animal handling, all that stuff.
Yeah. Armor, weapons, and then languages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Oh, by the way, I think you have to choose a language, don't you? Yeah, because human
that was
gives you
another
two
thing.
languages.
I had to pick. You told me to pick a background, and I did.
Yes. All right. What background did you choose?
I don't know if it's. I picked. Okay, let me pull up. It's on my phone.
It's on your phone.
Anthropologist. I
Anthropologist?
thought that one.
Holy shit!
I didn't know what to pick. None of them
That's the
fit.
callback
None
to
of them
another one.
fit.
I can't believe it. He chose the same as Paris.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's a really good profession.
It felt like where I
It's
wanted
really
to go in my
good.
character. I don't know.
So basically, in your case, I wouldn't say you're like a doctor anthropologist. Let's say you're more like a historian. Like you really like reading history books
I'm
and
an
History,
aspiring.
encyclopedias.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm an aspiring anthropologist.
I
love it.
think we can dispose of the barrel of human blood, guys.
Get rid of it. Is
Oh,
it
what
useful
about
for
human
female
answers?
I don't know.
dancers?
I don't want that. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Wonder-
Do
Okay,
you
no.
want that?
Yeah.
Do you want that, Arlo?
Camaraderie.
I don't know if it is useful for hemomancy or not. Actually,
You do not know.
I do not know.
Okay, we're keeping this very sus thing. Okay, I
We're
think
keeping
I
it for
move.
now. Yeah.
Leave the leather armor inside so we can recycle them, and we have a bunch of shields.
Right, so anthropologist actually gives you a profession called anthropologist, by the way, Cordelia. So you have now the anthropologist profession,
Okay.
although it's level 0. Let's see. And it also gives you the feature
Oh,
anthropologist.
dang it! I did it again.
Where is it? Oh no, it's not a feature, it's a background. I'm an idiot. Anthropologist.
Frederick Cursed Blood, delete because we gave it to the hug.
You get proficiency in insight and religion.
Yeah,
Insight and religion. And you also get a bunch of items. Let me go check it out. Backgrounds, opening porter, anthropologist, import, adept linguist. What does this give you? Linguist, I think it's how you pronounce that. You can communicate with humanoids who don't speak any language. You must observe the humanoids interacting with one another for at least one day, and now you can learn. You can communicate with them in a rudimentary level. That is cool.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. Okay, where am I? There I am.
Okay, and what else does it give you? Let's see.
Oh,
The
wait.
only other one that I remember was one of like some type of traveler, but it was like I was from a place that no one had ever been to, and I was like, I'm kind of like next door. I don't know if that fits.
Yeah, it did fit as well. So choose 2 languages. Do you know the languages that you can choose from?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you in the Discord channel.
Okay.
I sent the. Oh wait, that's the wrong campaign. Delete that. Crimson Menagerie. There you go. I put an image on the chat on the channel.
Yeah.
And you do not add anything from it until you have fought 3 battles with it, Tavish.
Oh, okay. So I have
Oh,
the shield, but I don't add the AC yet.
Any of these.
Correct.
Okay.
You can choose. I
Okay.
think Anthropologist doesn't let you choose. Wait, can? Maybe it actually allows you to choose any you want. Let me see. It says 2 languages of your choice. So yeah, you can choose any of them, even the exotic ones.
Okay. Mm.
Basically, think that whatever you choose for the language means that you studied that people through books and stuff because you were interested in them or something.
Okay. I'll probably talk about that with you after. Cause
You
I'm
want to
gonna
talk
try.
about it
I'm gonna
after?
pick something really weird. Yeah,
What was
cause I
that?
want to pick something weird that doesn't apply.
You can absolutely choose any of them. But if you want to talk about it later, that's fine.
I pick like halfling, and I never meet a halfling, so it's kind of like waste of time.
It is how it is. Languages work that way. Sometimes they're useful, sometimes they're not.
No.
Mm.
You do not know.
Well, you have the list, so you can choose whenever you want, and you tell me.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Done. I think you have now got everything from it. Oh, and he gave you a bunch of items too.
We have a lot of wooden
I
planks.
think
Where
I
did we
have
get that from?
what weapons? I'm good. I just need arrows. That's the last thing.
All right, so
Does the
the
dwarf sell?
Sorry, what was that? Oh, that's the dwarf sell arrows. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. So you approach the dwarf and you ask, what do you say?
Do you have any arrows in stock?
Oh, I believe that your elven friend may have run me dry of those. Perhaps I have a stack or two left somewhere around. And he opens his backpack, looking for him. Right. Seeing how they're so popular in this group, I could upprice them. But since we have an alliance, I would not. I will give you just the bare minimum that allows me to earn some money. Let me see. I'll only ask for. I mean, this says a copper piece each arrow, but I cannot divide that anymore, can I? Or rather, I do like 10 arrows for 1 copper piece. What do you guys think?
Yeah, 10 arrows, 1 copper piece.
That sounds good. So, a quantity
I don't
10.
have any of those.
So 10 arrows for 1 copper piece.
You-
So he's gonna ask for that much.
I think you have gold, which can be divided into copper pieces, or at least you can give it to him, and then he'll split it into. He'll like give you cash, basically.
So, one gold coin is like 100 copper pieces.
Okay. So is this an investment, or do I just divide it up?
You can't divide the coin yourself, so you have to pay with a gold coin, and he has to give you change.
Okay.
Here, I'll
So,
initiate a trade with you. Let's see, request trade.
Yeah.
Select a token with Sarah. Send request. All right. So he's going to offer you. How many stacks do you want? 10 arrows, 20 arrows, 30 arrows? How many?
1,000
I think probably 50 is good, right? Can a quiver hold that many? I don't think so. So probably just like 30.
That is fine. All right.
Okay,
So
how do I move the coin over?
I think you have to click down below where it says add currency.
Yeah.
Just 1 gold coin, and I'll give you the rest back. Perfect. All right. Cancel.
Why are you
So,
so encumbered, Dova?
I have a lot of stuff.
So, if you are paying 3 copper,
And
let me see.
and my strength is doo-doo.
100 minus 3 copper, that's 97, and that means 9 silver, 3 copper. Okay, 9 silver, 3 copper. Ba-bum. Done.
Alright. Accept?
I think it works, yeah.
Accept.
Done.
Yeah, it worked. Great.
All right, perfect. You have arrows now.
To the door.
Oh, wait, he gave you
Alright.
3 arrows instead of 30. My bad. Let me put 30 in there.
I was scammed by the dwarf.
All right. Well, if you guys are done, Passage, can I pick this up?
Me?
I'm saying this
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
just in case. Sorry for interrupting. I put everything there which I didn't need. If somebody takes something, take it. I don't know jack shit
Eh.
about this elixir time trigger. Sorry.
I believe it's magical, isn't it?
It's not. It's mechanical. It's a machine.
So the only one who would need it probably would be Tilo, but he is not here.
Okay, you know what? Let's take it and keep it inside.
All right.
In the
Okay, Nick
bag.
just gave it to Tilo.
And with that, the dwarf takes the big bag and he says, "All right, well, I'll see what sort of these I can sell until we see each other again. Where shall I find the caravan?"
We'll head probably to. Sorry, we'll probably head to Rothamore next.
All right, then I'll be seeing you soon. I'll visit the capital, then probably the noble houses, and do all my trading along. I'll see you soon, my friends.
Very well. Have good trades, and be careful on the road.
All right. And he takes his super. Oh shit! I just realized there's a big ass fucking token over here. You see the trees move all of a sudden. Something very large and invisible that you know has been here all this time moves away.
I'm sorry. Are you saying his mama is fat?
Yo, that's rude.
You are a mini miny
No,
mo.
you're a meaty. What?
You are the one that said something very
Yeah, you're
big
the one
was
that
here.
said
I meant
Yeah,
I meant
exactly.
I did not mean this. I meant the large invisible creature.
Yeah, his mama. So
Yeah.
you're telling
His
his
fucking
mama
mother.
she's a feta.
I just got it. I just got it, baby. See ya.
I'm sorry, but the thing should leave a trail of
Slime.
of slime, and I don't see the goo, and my immersion is ruined.
Okay,
Quote
okay,
Kilo.
okay. All right.
I'm joking.
All
I'm
right.
joking.
No, no,
Don't
no,
get
no,
it.
no, 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 no,
No,
no,
no, no, no, no, no, please,
no,
Wala.
no.
Oh,
I'm
no.
joking. I was joking. No.
Now you
I
fucking eat it.
oh, I see. Well, that's art.
Oh,
Thank you.
There you go.
Very realistic.
He's a great
Thank you.
artist. Greatest artist of the ages.
Such art.
it's not.
Anyway.
Okay,
it's-
fuck you. Try my best, dude.
And we appreciate it, Val. Okay?
I'm,
I hope you
I'm
know
a
that.
cunt. I'm a cunt. I'm sorry. I mean,
Black
I'm
hole.
How dare
joking.
you?
Please know
How
I'm
dare
always
you?
I'm always joking.
Okay, that looks awful. What the fuck am I doing?
It's the way I show my affection by insulting people. That's
All right. So, the group begins to start its activity. Mr.
we have to.
Holmes.
You said we have to do the night.
Sorry, what was that?
You said,
Do the
tell me
night
when you're
in
done
case
because
someone
we have
wants
to
to
do
learn
the night,
ability.
Oh,
the
for,
night ability thingy.
yeah.
Oh, the abilities. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to the circle of memories real
Yeah,
fast.
we already did the professions, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay,
we
so-
profess.
Are we using the elixir and time trigger? Did you give it to the dwarf? Or are we just gonna keep it for later?
No, let's keep it for now. Maybe it's
Good,
going to
good,
be
good,
useful
Okay,
for
so
Tilo.
the first person to speak does it first. Who has an ability that they want to learn?
I do.
Who is that? Dova? Dova.
Go,
What,
Joaquin.
what ability you got?
I am going to learn false life. The spell.
False life. You can add that to your
That's
character
not-
sheet.
That's not an ability, that's a spell.
That can be done in the set of an ability. We already said this.
yeah.
You can add false life to your character sheet by dragging it in.
Okay. Cool. And I'll get something else after.
Who else?
How do
I'm
you
locked.
know if you have an ability?
You don't have any
Do you
abilities
wanna-
yet.
Yeah, but how do
It's
I
in
find
your
them? How do I know what I have?
It's in your
What I do
golden
have.
mark.
Sorry, how do you know? Okay, so first of all, You just started, so you definitely don't have any. But I think last time I told you, if you open your inventory at the very top, there's like a hand with glowing stuff around it. Do you see it?
Yes, I remember. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so whenever you get an ability, it's gonna show up in there, and you will know that there is one there because I will tell you. You see how a gem grows in your mark, and that's how you will know.
Okay.
And you learn
I-
them when you sleep, so don't worry.
Oh,
We'll get to that. Although,
is it short rest too, or no?
yeah, you can do it during short rest.
Oh, okay, okay.
I am locked because until we level up, I cannot get more abilities.
Yeah.
I believe.
You guys are dragging this guy down. He cannot level up because of you guys.
I have all of my abilities. I
Yes.
just can't learn them until I hit level 2. So
So-
I need something to get me to level 2.
All right.
I mean, so you don't have all your abilities. That's what I'm
Unfortunately.
hearing.
I have. I mean, on the next short rest, I'll learn another ability.
Okay, cool.
But you want
Oh,
to learn an ability or
I'm
a
gonna go
spell?
cry. I'm gonna go cry.
What was that?
I mean, you had the ability to get an ability, but you decided not to support the hag in her dark.
Well, yeah, you
dark
picked a
things.
good thing. You
Yeah, I
should
did
take
the other
something
thing and I
able
didn't
to-
get anything. You mean die?
You will have
That's
to find
mean.
some other method, because of course shadow magic was entangled with somebody evil. You have to find somebody else who understands shadow. magic.
Why does everybody think shadow magic should be evil?
Look.
That's not right.
with
I mean,
the-
it doesn't have
I
to be.
mean-
It was this in this time.
This lady was kinda, using it for bad things.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that shadow magic itself is evil.
yeah, exactly.
of
She
it.
should
The only
have left
that-
it
no,
shadow
alone,
magic itself
okay?
isn't evil. Only the person who uses it in a bad way is evil.
It's like
Most
a
of the time
it's
it's
like a
evil.
gun.
Well,
It's like-
to pull
Great,
energies-
exactly.
To pull energies from the Shadowfell, does usually take an understanding
What if
over
you take
things
it
that
from
are
light, though?
and terrible. You don't have to be dark and terrible
Mhm.
yourself, but it just so happened that the first one was. We'll see, however, when you get another chance.
What if he takes his shadows from the light? That would be cool.
There has to be shadows for there to be light.
Well, you could actually talk about that with Clergy, perhaps, with in Ratamore.
Oh.
Oh,
We're back.
Yeah,
I
you're, like a shadow,
have-
you're like a shadow priest in WoW.
Exactly. Fun fact: you already gave me one ability of them, so yeah, you took the little icon from it.
Yeah, Shadow War Pain. So, let's
You mean
continue.
Shadow War Death?
Let's go back, and we can actually continue with the journey, finally. We need to get
Oh.
abilities for the people who have none.
and we're headed to Ratamore, right?
Alright, so activity begins to rise in the camp. Home and Valerie, they get into the
Ooh.
caravan, or what is it called? The carriage. So that's the
Can we try to get
alchemist.
Cordelia some armor and shield if she has any of that, real quick, before we start?
I took a chainmail.
Okay,
I
can you
think I
grab
can
it?
have
You
this
should
one.
you should grab a shield as well.
I didn't see any in the pile.
Go to the crimson. Wait, let me check if there is one here.
We have like 3.
We have to
in
teach her how
the-
to use the party inventory. So, how would I do about that? How would I do it? So there is this token thingy. If you see it right here on the ground, this represents the entire party as a group. But
Okay.
you don't. I'm not gonna put it on the ground every time. You have to actually access it. To do so, you have to go to the top right, where it says actors, the little person icon. You should be finding yourself in that list in campaign 2, but there should also be another one that is called the Crimson Menagerie. Do you see it?
Okay, I clicked actors.
Oh wait, maybe I have to give you permission actually.
Jesus Lord, we
sorry.
have so much shit in there.
Done. Now you should see it.
Let me click out of it. So it loads, I guess.
Also, Val, can you help her learn how to equip the armor, the shield, and stuff?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
Did you find it, Cordelia? The Crimson Menagerie?
I clicked on actors and it has like 3 folders and then 2
Under players,
um
under players, and inside campaign 2.
okay.
You click on
Yeah.
the Crimson Menagerie, and it has like a list of all the members, and also an inventory.
Mhm.
And that's the inventory that they were looking at.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Oh, somebody's calling at the door. Be right back. If Arlo, you can teach her how to equip stuff, please. Be right back.
Okay. Once you grab it from the inventory, you open your character sheet and you go to inventory. You'll find it in your inventory. For example, if you go to the shield, you go to it and then you look to the right a little bit, it'll say not equipped. You click on that and it'll equip your shield.
One important bit,
Okay.
when you move
How do I
something from
take
your...
it, though?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
How do you take a shield?
Oh, okay.
You
So
drag it.
Yeah, you just drag it into your own inventory.
Okay.
But you have to be careful because it does duplicate a lot. So you have to keep track and delete the one that's not duplicated.
Yeah, usually when you drag something from your inventory to the group inventory, the things get duplicated instead of moved. So you have to
I
delete
have
the
that with
original.
the longbow and the thing, yeah. Does it go into weapons or equipment?
It goes into equipment.
Okay, thank you.
Also, do you have proficiency for the chainmail?
Let me look.
Okay.
Not
It's in the
proficient.
first part.
Right. Sorry, somebody was
No,
calling
no,
out.
it's in it. To see if you
Um,
have proficiency, you go in the first part where there are the skills, and then there is senses, armor, weapons, and languages. Those are the under saving throws, and those are the proficiencies you have.
So you don't click onto the item, and it tells you.
No,
No, I think it
No,
does.
no. The item
Okay.
you equip it eventually, and it's going to give or not something. But to check what you're proficient into, you don't check the item. You check your character sheet. You go in the first page, the one with the details, and under the saving throws, you see senses, armor, weapons, and languages, and there is also tools on the other side. So senses is if you have special senses, armor, what kind of armor you're proficient into, weapons, the weapons, and languages, the languages you have. If you're not proficient in armor or weapons or shields, you have to use it for 3 fights without proficiency, and then you gain proficiency.
So right now, what you have picked
Well-
up is chainmail, by the way, and that's not the same as chain shirt that you have a proficiency in. So chainmail is way heavier, and you don't have proficiency in it. So you can equip it, and you will learn how to wear it, but that's up to you.
Okay. It also says here hide armor, so I'm assuming that's like leather.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
how much dexterity do you have actually?
She has 15.
medium armor is perfect.
Yeah, medium armor would be better than heavy and light. What does not being proficient in armor do again? Because I forgot personally.
Wait, there's a
Can't
meat-
use magic. You're like you have disadvantage in checks.
Okay. Maybe you would want to, because you're not going to be using the chain armor for long. Maybe you would prefer using the leather armor for now, and then using the shield with it. That way, I
Okay.
think would give you 15 AC. And then when we get medium armor, both of us need that anyways. So
I
You
have
wanna
to
swap it?
craft.
Okay.
I'm going to
Cordelia,
craft
do
some
you-
medium
do you-
armor made out of leather if you want.
There you go. You did it. Perfect.
So
No, it's
the
like I have to
plan
move
is
one back.
all the leather
How
we
do you move
have
one?
plus the leather armors, I can do the medium armor for you people. Just need time.
that would be highly appreciated.
Well, how do you
Yeah.
How do I put one back again? I don't know if
Just
anyone
drag
knows.
it
just drag
from
it
your
back in.
character sheet to the inventory of the party.
Yeah, but it
And
always
remem-
drags both.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Dra-
So basically, I don't actually know, guys. What do you do to only transfer one?
It's okay because when you drag something from the inventory to the group inventory, it duplicates. So you just lower the number, then afterwards or delete things.
Is it possible to do divine inquiry on the carriage itself?
You
Oh,
can.
that's awesome. Perfect.
Okay. I for
So-
the next
Okay.
hour I'll do that then. If we're spending at least an hour here.
Well, I
Uh,
think we're leaving, but you are going to
no.
be in the carriage, so you can
Oh,
still do it in the
Okay.
carriage.
All right. Cool. I'll do that then.
Remember, we also someone has a magic item a medal of some sort that we couldn't identify and was harmful. I don't know who has it, if it's Tilo or someone else.
Magic
It's
metal.
Thalo because I
Oh.
have him already affected by
Okay.
it.
So, but before I leave, I have to speak to this guy. We have to do sanity first,
Oh yes.
and then I have to speak to this guy to get the elemental goodies.
Right. So before you leave, then that is going to be what's gonna happen. Let's see. I'm gonna get the goblins in their carriage. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
You have to do the sanity of the night.
Yeah. Let me see.
Okay, another issue.
What is
No,
it?
I don't know if this is my fault. I tried to swap the leather for the chainmail. So I got the leather. I took one, put the other one back, and then I tried to move the chainmail back into the group inventory.
Mhm.
And I've done it twice, and it says that there's two individual ones now in the group inventory,
Okay,
but I still
I'll
have
delete
one.
it. Yeah, delete the one in your inventory. I'll delete one of the ones that you duplicated, and that should work because we
Is
only
that
had
gonna
one, I
happen?
believe.
Oh, to delete, go to the chainmail in your inventory. There's like 3 dots to the right of it.
We-
Oh, you figured it out.
We had two
Okay.
chainmails. So if you took one and
Okay,
put them
I
back,
just turned it into.
There
I just turned
were
it back
two.
into 2 then.
Yeah,
sorry.
perfect. Well done. It's already fixed. Don't worry about it. So, everybody gets onto their carriages. There is one member of the Holy Order that comes to visit you, Erlo, and he says, "My lord, I owe you my life. I was tricked by the hag's seduction. Although I did not look like a hag when I met her, she was so pretty. Of course, I should have known better than anybody would warn me that way. But oh well. I've seen the light, and I have to thank you for it because you saved my life. I don't know how I will repay you, my lord, but if you had me, I would love to protect a journeyman like you, one that follows the ones with such intensity. I would become your bodyguard if that would be your right."
Um. Okay, give me a moment to think, because this decision wouldn't only involve me; it would involve the rest of the party. And as we know,
You do not know.
I'd have to speak to them first about it.
All right. Well, what is his name?
I'm sure. I'm sure you'd find your way to be useful in the service of the one, even if I did not take you in as a bodyguard.
Well, his name is male names.
Male name generator. Oh my god.
Amazing.
Tilo's on his
They're so
way.
fucking horrible. Elijah? What is Elijah? I saw
No.
Elijah. Yes.
Elijah.
Elijah Beneford. So, Elijah Beneford. Oh shit! I just changed the name of the original. No.
Okay, I put the name in for you. I hope I spelled it right.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was doing it too. Let's see. NPCs. Core story. No. The Holy Order. We get one of them. We duplicate him. Boom. The original is going to be a Holy Order. Arbalest? No, crossbowman. But this guy is Elijah Beneford. So, he says, "Well then, my lord, I'll go back to report to Rapamore and ask of the forgiveness of the church. But if you should have me, and I would be able I would love to join your ranks again, anytime you desire for my service."
Then feel free to travel with us to Ratamore. That is where we are currently headed. We'll be able to
good.
drop you off there as we continue our business, even if I do not take you as a bodyguard.
Thank you, sir. You're too kind. Too kind. All right. So he just gets in the goblin boys.
Oh.
Ding-ding-ding.
I will ask you guys though, this is in character.
Huh?
You guys probably
Okay.
heard because all of you were outside the carriage, except for Doe. Doe was kind of busy. But
I'm
let's
analyzing
just
the
assume
carriage.
you overheard, okay? What do you guys think of having him join us? I am unsure of how good of an idea it would be personally. So
What would be the problem?
what do I need to list it out?
Do you expect an answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would answer, but I'm not there.
Okay, I'll just answer then because there's not really. It's just us here. Well, shadow magic, which isn't really a ban, but it's kind of frowned upon. Druidic magic, kind of just a little bit of the same. Hemomancy, yeah, we would get hunted down probably.
So the one dislikes druidic magic too.
It's not disliked necessarily. It's a lot of magic that isn't clerical in knowledge is frowned upon. It's the same way they dislike the magic of the plexus.
And this country actually believes they should work fine. I mean, if that's
Arlo
the
just
matter,
shrugs. Man, I don't know. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot these past few months. I don't really know myself. So
if our magic is not welcomed by the clerics of the one, I guess we cannot bring one along.
Looks at him again, double take.
Well, he's not in the
yeah,
in the
that's
goblin,
why
the
I
double
upgraded.
voice.
Well, very well. I guess you'll tell him it's not the time. I don't know.
Yeah,
Alright.
we'll have him travel with us and drop him off at the church in Atamor. I have some business there, anyways.
Good.
Well, and as you finish that conversation, the Dragonborn sees that you might be leaving, and he says, "If Mother has decided to trust you, then I see no reason but not to share with members of the Circle of the Sun the knowledges over the elements. No, what? The knowledge over the elements that I master."
I would be honored.
And he reaches towards you, and he approaches with his head close to yours until
Headbutts me and kill me because he's a monk. New character.
until your minds connect in a deeper way than just how you usually speak with people by connecting with their minds. But no, this goes deeper. This goes further, and you can see yourself into like a dark, very tight place that surrounds you. It's like tenuous white, but you can also see veins growing around the walls. It's like one singular, very curved wall around yourself, like a capsule, till you realize that you're inside an egg. But the egg does not break. The egg does not open. It's too strong. It's way too hard for you to break. So you start to feel anger. You start to feel this surge of absolute fury until you punch and punch and punch the shell of the egg that surrounds you, and eventually a giant flame emanates from one of your punches, making the entirety of everything you've ever seen in life explode into a fiery explosion of egg shards. And you see yourself into a little nest in the middle of the forest, surrounded by little multicolored fairy dragons. And in front of
He's
you,
a fairy dragon.
and in front of you, what you thought was a section of the forest, all of a sudden, out of thin air, two eyelids, gigantic, open, letting one big, gigantic, multicolored eye pierce and gaze upon you. And then you open your eyes and you have a sash again, but you remembered the first steps that this man or this creature called Colomantha took in his journey to master the elements. As such, you are now possessing in your mark. A gem grows within the golden mark in your eye, just a tiny, tiny gem in the side of your eye. What was it? The Path of the Elements, or what was it? Elements.
Yeah, I don't, the
4-element monk. That's the one.
hopefully a better version than the original one, because the original one was really bad.
You do not know.
It's
You
not
do
letting me
not know.
drag it. Let me see. 4 elements monk.
This means that Keka is the mother of the fairy dragons. Okay.
I love the icon for the subclass name.
Ooh, now I gotta see it.
Okay. Um,
Well,
where the
it doesn't tell you the things that I have added, just like always. You cannot tell until you pick it.
because the basic things, yeah. There is the only one thing that I have to ask you, Val.
Yeah.
Since some of the effects allow you to basically cast spell using key, can you do that while you are wild shaped or not?
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
Because usually you cannot cast while you are wild shaped, but this is basically you. It's a different thing, I guess, than casting.
There's
Okay.
2 things I can say about that, about what you just said, but I cannot say one of them because it's a little secret. The one I can answer is definitely yes, you can.
Okay, no, that was just my. I mean, I'm not going to take now, also because I need to get the key first. Someone has to teach me key. And they have the circle of the sun first, but for the future.
For the future. All right. Well, then
Thank you.
Thilo gets on the front of the carriage, to guide the path. Who holds the portrait in this campaign? I forgot.
I
Alora?
have it.
Oh, you have it.
I have it now. Picture of Elven Lady.
All right. Well, we all ought to go. Everybody's ready.
Thank you for your help and your guidance. I hope you can prosper.
I would say you're always welcome, but I'm afraid we cannot let strangers know the entrance of this place. Once you pierce the forest, you will soon get lost, for magically you can't avoid it. But at some point you will see yourself out of this forest, so do not stray. Just keep going forward, and you will find yourself out of this place. But I'm afraid we will not be able to see each other again unless Mother wishes it so. I do believe she's at least entrusted you with a task. Perhaps with this task you will be worthy enough of seeing her true self. And whatever you think that you know about her, I'm afraid when she accompanies you, she will not be the same. So do not ask her about this place, or you will only confuse her.
I understand. Somehow I understand.
All right. Well, he snuffs the fire beside you with just one hand, just with his control over the elements. And
By the way, Va, now I'm going to be a little bitch. Did you notice something when he cracked out of the egg of the Drakeling? Like how it is the...
you piece of shit. What is it?
Yeah. No, because I need a third fact about them. So I want to...
Roll nature, perhaps, or arcana.
Oh, okay. They're equally the same bad.
Or perception.
Perception. Okay. Well, perception.
Oh, wait, what am I going? I was taking this guy to the carriage.
Oh, he's going with us. He got...
So, Cordelia, you see your new companions picking up their stuff and getting into their carriage, and you almost feel like, well, this is not your family, this is not your people, quote unquote, but they don't even seem to doubt that you're coming with them. Do you have anything to say or anything to do about that, or do you just stroll on in and follow them without a question?
I follow them without a question.
You follow them without a question. All right, well.
Yep, I am right at home.
All right, then you climb onto the back of the...
I adjusted very quickly.
Sorry, what was that?
I adjusted very quickly.
All right, perfect. You climb onto the back of the carriage, letting your legs dangle on the edge of this little wooden platform. And you don't even think for a moment, what the hell moves this carriage? How does it work? Because nothing is pulling from it. You just go. They're like, fuck this. This is magical. I don't need to ask questions.
That's the
All right,
answer, though.
Vasash.
It's magical.
Magic.
So Vasash, you try to remember things about the vision, but it's just too foggy. It was just a moment, just a flash, and it escapes you a little bit.
They have to borrow their way out of the egg, though.
I mean, he's not a fairy dragon.
Yes, but he was in a nest.
He was in a nest, but there was fairy dragons around. But that doesn't mean that he's one of them. He looks nothing like them.
I know. It could be a mutation.
Oh, one thing. What is the blue bird thing? Dragon.
This is a fairy
Butterfly?
dragon.
Oh,
So,
okay, yeah, I was like, I saw it earlier, and I was like, wait, I don't remember seeing that thing last time.
So fairy dragons, to your people, they would be mythological. They would not be real, and people would not believe you if you tell them that you saw one. But it seems like this place is common for you to see them here. They are like little dragons, very very small dragons, the size even smaller than a cat, but with very large fairy wings straddling from their back.
No.
They can fly and they are multicolored. Some of them are blue, some of them are green. Many colors. But yeah, they are expressions of magic. They are like fairies. They're supposed to be from the what is it called? This mysterious realm, the secondary plane that people used to believe in, called the Feywild, like a different world that is somehow everywhere around you, but nobody can access it, and where the magical creatures of the world stem from, or at least they have some sort of root in them. I guess the only reason you would have to believe that place is real is because you have seen elves, and elves are supposed to come from there as well, or at least some in their blood.
Before I leave, about the fairy dragon, I ask everyone, please don't tell anybody we even ever seen one of the fairy dragons. They're usually hunted because they're a source of magical power. Don't
Right.
say
Telling
we've
me
seen
that?
them around. Sorry?
Are you telling me that?
Everybody.
In the group, yeah.
Okay.
Hunters seek them, kills them, just for the fairy dust that they can produce for the magical organs from the insides. They should be protected.
See,
They're one of the races of this land. A secret one, though.
I don't know if
You
this is
do
gonna
not.
work.
You do not want the guardian of the fairy dragons to be angry with you. Understood.
Did this work?
You see Dova's head like lift
Yeah.
up when
I
you
did.
when you say fairy dust, but he nods to the rest that you're saying.
Okay, wonderful. So let's continue. Where are we going, my boys? We are beginning to travel. If you press J for journal, there is a tab in the top that says map, and if you click to the on the map that you have available, the Bulgarian Undiscovered, you will see where you currently are.
We go to the Arata Amur.
All right, we need to travel to Ratamor. That's gonna
Are
take
we
about
all
an hour.
Are we all good to go to Ratamur, guys, so we can turn in the quest and people can learn stuff?
Oh yeah, I'd say so definitely.
Thanks to your cartography, Vasash, you know now how to return to the edges of these magical forests. So I'm gonna put a marker on the map.
Do I have to do a roll?
You do have to roll cartography, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have a question. Isn't the alchemist with us?
Yeah, he should be.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I want to do something with him.
Cartography. Someone can help me with the cartography, by any chance?
I can
I
try
don't know if
helping.
I can do that.
Can someone help me with these, please? I have to take some measurements of the land.
Oh, measurements. All right, I'll help out with that for sure then.
Advantage on cartography. Oh shoot. think I moved you at the same time.
12.
Oh, you're mounting automatically. I see what's going on.
Hmm.
No, turn that off. Mount on enter, delete.
Oh, is it like
Okay.
the? Oh. Is it
Yes,
like?
it's like the blimp. Okay, I turned it off. Thank God. So let's continue. With a 12, you managed to add the general outline of that forest, but you have no idea where it begins, where it ends, because as you begin to
Yeah.
travel through the forest, you realize what he meant. It's as if this entire place has no landmarks. It doesn't let you see the sky, and you can every tree looks the same to you after a few seconds, until eventually the trees around you disappear, letting you out of that thick magical forest. So you know how to go to the edge of the forest, but if you were to enter once more, you would just appear somewhere else. Let's go travel to Ratamur.
I want to do something on the travel. I want to ask the alchemist if we have the time to meet me at my quarters at my alchemy station. I want to create the antidote for the quest we have.
Absolutely.
If he has an idea on how I can do that. Or with a delayed response where he takes it and after like 5-10 minutes he gets completely sober. That would be perfect if that's something like that exists.
So this is an antidote for the bestial curse you're talking about?
No, an antidote for being drunk.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Remember the woman wants to make him completely drunk? She
Ah.
asked me to make him completely drunk and she takes over, and that's the quest for her. And I talked with him, and I want to make an antidote where he takes it, he gets drunk, or he takes it afterwards, right after, and after some a couple of minutes, or like even like instantly. That's what's better. He gets sober, so he doesn't fall into the prey or some shit.
I think we talked about this before. Let me go check. But
Oh,
I
yes,
think
yeah,
in
we did.
the recipes there was a thing.
This is for the Najim quest, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
It's my quest.
Oh,
You're doing a quest for me? Thank you.
oh, yeah, very
Yeah,
nice.
we're doing a quest for him.
Yeah, it's the only other one where I can learn shadow magic.
Let's see if I can
Najim
find
doesn't
it.
teach shadow magic. He's an upstanding.
Or warlock. I don't know.
He's an upstanding citizen. He doesn't do shady deals.
Well, told me he
Yes.
does, so shush.
He doesn't do that
Sorry,
to
no
me.
shush.
So
In
a
this
creature
campaign,
during
you are
the-
the most shadiest guy ever.
So you need to make
I beg your pardon.
you need to make antitoxin basically. And
Yes.
to make it, let me check. We have to go to the crafting, brewing alchemist.
It's passing out drunk the
You
same as
said that
alcohol,
I
isn't it?
got I
That
need
is
some certain herbs or some shit, and you
So
said
you
you told me.
needed cat's tongue and everfrost berry, and everfrost berry you needed to gather at the mountain, but you didn't. So perhaps if you go deliver the quest to Mr. Canuck,
Mr. Fister.
You never gave me the opportunity to what? Eh?
in the mountain you just had to like harvest the berries.
Okay, so can we go quickly to Canuck, deliver the quest to him, then we deliver the quest in Ratamore?
That works for
So
me.
he harvests the
Okay.
thing real quick, so we do instead of going to Ratamore right
True.
away.
Let's do it like that.
Okay, so campaign 2, where are you guys? Campaign 2, campaign 2, campaign 2.
Wait, what was the name? Everfrost berries. Let me-
Okay, today's the 11th of March now, as the day has passed, and it is the morning. After 1 hour, you were in the areas of Ratamore, but you didn't stop because you realized you needed to go north. That's gonna take you about another hour, I believe. No,
Oh.
it's 2 hours.
Okay.
Let's see.
Are we gonna do
Pim.
Are we gonna do a short rest?
And in the way
for one of
there,
these? Oh.
and in the way there is a chance because you have spent enough time in the road for something to happen.
Oh.
And it did. How about that? Campaign 2. Theater of the Mind. Random
Oh, no.
encounter, baby!
Oh.
Okay. So, let us see if this turns into a fully fledged fight, or you guys manage to fix it with words.
Oh.
But the carriage all of a sudden stops in the middle of the road. Okay, do you guys see the empty black canvas over here?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Empty canvas.
All right, new scene. Farmers dispute. All right, I need to make it the right size.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room.
What's
Spend the
going
night
on?
together.
All right, taking the flight.
He's taking the flight. Oh no! Oh no!
Rest for it.
Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay, you should see an image to describe the scene a little bit while I narrate it. You should see it right now. There we go.
Oh.
Stop!
Oh,
No!
you removed the sound of the door.
No, it's still there.
Yeah,
I hear it.
I hear it.
Oh wait,
Hi.
Stop that.
I
Come on.
don't hear it.
I definitely.
All right.
Typing.
I
So
don't hear
Alarav, I'm gonna put you guys into each of the boxes. Dova.
I'm in
Arlo.
prison.
Oh, I just realized there's not enough boxes for everyone. Okay, I'm gonna put you in nationalities. Oh, I just put Arlo twice. Let's see, Mr. Thilo. Also, Thilo didn't show up at all, huh? What a douchey.
Ran out of power.
There's so many of you, I just realized. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else? No. I think that's all of you guys, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay, I can separate you guys
Hello?
because there's not that many there.
Oh my god, I've been talking for like the past 3 to 4 minutes.
You were
And-
muted?
I know I didn't
Oh,
mute
no.
on Discord. I muted my actual headset, which I forgot I could do. So I was
Big
confused.
brains.
All right, guys,
brain.
let's continue. So, as you were in the middle of the road, the carriage stops, and you all get out of the carriage in confusion, like, what is going on? Why did it stop? And you find that there is a very large group of people having some sort of dispute.
Oh.
It is basically one big carriage that is filled to the brim with goods. Probably a trader has his carriage in the middle of this road, but two groups of people have stopped him. The old man is in confusion and in shock. He's like, "Oh, what do I do? Help!" But then there is these two big masses of people on each side with different flags, basically arguing amongst each other, and then you feel like they are ready to start fighting even. What do you guys do?
Is this a custom from this place?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking to the few person from here. So the two humans.
No, this is not a normal thing.
What's going on then?
I don't know.
You guys can roll history, both Rivalorians, but only Cordelia has advantage.
Oh,
Let me move
Can
it.
I roll
Right.
insight to see
So,
or perception
so
to hear
Cordelia,
what they are
you
shouting?
can click on your character or double click on
Yeah,
your
you are.
character.
No, I am. Yeah. All right.
In history with advantage.
Perception or history?
History.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Oh, 12. So you both actually recognize the flags, but you don't know much about those places. They are two small towns at the edge of the country of Rivalori. One of them sits to the east, where a lot of farmers used to have their farmland, and these people seem to be from one of these small towns that are basically all just completely farmers and nothing else. Some of them even don't live there. They just have their farms there, and then they live in the capital or they live somewhere else, and they just commute to the farms every day to work. But this one specifically, you recognize it to be Oakwell, the town of Oakwell. A proud farming village that has been hit very hard by the problem with the soil. You do not know why they are so angry, but the merchant seems to have a lot of produce on his carriage, and some of them are like almost trying to like sneak around and steal a bag, but the merchant is barely being able to keep them away by threatening them or shouting at them not to steal. But there is complete confusion. There's complete disarray, and they cannot communicate properly because everybody's just shouting. The other people, however, they are not farmers. They are fishermen. It's a small town, much smaller than Oakwell. That is only the people there are basically only fishing people. They fish on salt water. They are very very. Oh no, it's not salt water. Sorry, they fish only at the ending of the connector river. And they themselves have also had quite a few issues with the water, as you guys well know. It was poisoned or cursed. But yeah, they are called Riverbend. The one of the villages is Oakwell. I'm gonna type it. And the other one is Riverbend.
Would I be able to use entertainer here, entertainer speaker, to try to get their attention?
Yeah, from now on, just call it speaker. You don't need to.
I'll call it
You need to
speaker.
call it entertainer. Yeah, you can use your profession here.
My ears.
So the door for Cordelia, you have to leave it open for me to know that you're waiting to do something and you don't want to interrupt.
Wait, I have to what?
There's a little door icon beside your character.
So you
If you click on it, you leave it open like that, and that means that you're waiting to do something and you don't want to interrupt me.
I am waiting to do something, but is that the door?
Yeah, you click on it
Yeah.
and you leave it open. There you go. All right, so Arlo with a 22 in speaker, you lift your arms, letting your blue cloak wave almost like a flag, and what do you say to the people as they're all like shouting?
Calm down. There is no reason to be savages. What would the one think of her actions?
And the old man in front of you sees you, spots you as you speak, and he says, "Oh, finally, a savior! Oh, the Holy Order has always been an ally of my folk. I am sure you would undo my troubles here, friend. These people are going insane."
No, what's going on here? I'd like one member from each of your groups to calmly explain the situation to me.
All right, so with Entertainer 22, you managed to have them all stop speaking. They see you as a form of authority with your your blue cloak representing the Holy Order, and they all exchange looks of hate and opportunity, almost like who will be the first to be able to explain themselves. And as such, you are completely surrounded almost instantaneously. You're surrounded by people
one
trying
person...
to express themselves.
Okay, I'll start with my situation. One person from each group. I will be rolling actually. Yeah, how do I deal with 3? I was gonna just roll a coin, but I can't roll a coin with 3 people.
Roll 1d3.
I don't have a 3-sided dice in character. Wait, I do have a gaming set.
How about that?
I'll use a 1d3 from the gaming set.
He's ready to play D&D on D&D.
Yeah, exactly. I'll roll this dice, and whoever it's... You'll be first, you'll be second, you'll be third.
All surrounding them, I'll get out with crowd and stay behind him so people give him some space to talk.
All right.
Okay.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
My fat plus 0.
Boom.
Well, 16.
I have actually been looking at adding a rule to the thing. I mean, it's a very common rule, but I have always denied it. But I may add a rule to use strength for intimidation.
What the fuck is going on here?
Hello, Tilo.
Look at that! Someone arrived.
Super
Look at
fucking
it.
late.
I had a
Can you guys
comedy of
see anything
errors.
here, by the way? Because I don't actually see anything in the middle
Oh
area.
yeah,
Wait, you don't?
you don't see these faces right here.
I don't
You
see
don't see it?
anything.
Don't
Now
see
I
it.
do. Now I
Don't
Yeah,
do.
there
see
you
it.
go. There you
Oh
go.
my god, they're so creepy. Look at this guy. He doesn't have
Yeah.
eyes.
God,
That's
damn
why
it.
they're upset. That's what they're upset
Yeah,
about. We
it's
don't have
great.
eyes.
Oh, no.
You got Galahad. You ask and you shall receive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex, I'll have number 1. If I get a 1, it'll be this group. If I get a 2, it'll be the merchant. If I get a 3, it'll be this group explaining first. Everyone will
Okay.
have their say, so it won't be an issue. Is everyone here in agreement? I look at them all.
Okay. Well,
I just stay behind you.
just
My
roll for
arms
1d3,
crossed
and
on
in the
my wall.
meantime, Cordelia, what do you do about the situation?
All right.
Can I roll charisma?
What are you trying to do
Make it
rather
up
than what do you want to roll?
I want to go into the crowds of people who aren't swarming Arlo and just try to have a conversation with them. Probably the farmers.
All right. Well, you
because
take on
we're in
the
the same
you take on
boat
the farmers, and perhaps some of them might recognize you. So I'm gonna make you roll honor. Honor is
okay.
a stat that is at the top of your of your character sheet. Because they are farmers like you have advantage.
Right.
So you go to the people of
Sorry, being
Oakwell,
slow.
trying to relate to them.
There is some emotional damage here, Val. You forgot.
Oh my!
Emotional
But
damage.
dear.
Oakwell is far to the
I
east,
do not like
and you come you come from a small farm beside Ratamore. I'm afraid you do not know any of them, and they don't really know that you're a farmer, since the only thing that would identify you as such is your poor clothes and your sickle, and now you're wearing armor even, so people just don't recognize you as such. Mr. Dova.
Yes, I step out of the carriage, and I want to roll. I'm rolling perception to perception as a. Do I roll perception or investigation if I want to look around for clues about what's happened already? That would
Perception or clues. It depends. If you're looking about what happened already here in this place,
yeah, exactly.
then that could be perception, that could be investigation.
Okay, I do investigation.
Investigation.
What has happened here? Do I know with a solid 1?
So you see the carriage on the center, and you see the horses and the carriages of the other peoples, the both of the groups. And with your super 1, your character is now in the absolute belief that that the carriage belongs to the people of Oakwell, because it is made in the same manner, or rather, it has similar style.
Okay.
You're convinced that this is true.
I'll have to look around later for some more clues, perhaps.
Let me close. Yador. Oh, you did already. I don't know who opened this one, because I'm gonna put another door over there. Let's see.
The triple doors.
Let me put another one over here. We have too many players in this campaign. The fuck out of there. There you go. And block vision, vision, none. Boom. Oh, Thilo is there too. How many people are you? There is so many
You
of
can
you.
probably put him up here with the beholder.
Shit. There we go. No. There. Done. Okay, who's the beholder lover? It's Thilo.
You're being late.
All right, so Aluraf, I think you opened this door. You want to do something?
Not actually, no.
Okay.
I didn't.
I think it was Massage then. Massage, do you want to do something about the situation? Well, yeah. Do you want
I
to do
rolled-
something about
I
the
rolled
situation, or you're just waiting on Arlo's action?
No. I already rolled the intimidation to keep people away.
Okay.
As I said, I stay behind him, a couple of steps behind with my wolves, arms crossed, just to make sure that they leave enough space Should be
Absolutely.
menacing enough.
Man, it's times like these when I wish I had Zone of Truth.
I can't believe this comedy of fucking errors that's happening.
Did you just lose internet?
He did, yeah. I noticed you
Look,
left.
if you don't want to play with us, you can just say that, instead of coming up with all these elaborate.
I got no internet, and I got a notification it's gonna come back in like 3 hours.
Oh,
Oh!
fuck them.
Somebody stream the game for him, please. If you can, either I don't know, Tavish or wait, Tavish, you're already streaming the
I'm
game,
already
right? So
streaming it.
perhaps Aluraf, can you stream your game for? Oh, there you go. Arlo, perfect. Is that
If
okay
you
with
don't-
you, Galahad, to play like that, watching the game?
Oh, so Galahad is here.
In the moment where I dropped out, I did have the door open.
Yes, okay. So, you see these two groups of people from one town of Rivalorians called Oakwell, farmers, and the other one, oh no, opposite, this is the farming one, and the other town of fishermen called Riverbend, fighting over the supplies, especially food and grain, that is in the carriage of this merchant. What do you do, or do you want to do, Thilo?
So I am, my background is folk hero. So I have like an ability that makes me like, be chill with the common folk.
Let me see. Folk hero, where is folk hero? Oh wait, is a folk hero part of your background? Yes, it is. Okay. So rustic hospitality is the one you're talking about?
Put it in the chat. Let me see.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we hear you.
Okay, cool. I think I got internet back, so hopefully.
Oh, amazing. So folk hero, you meant to use it somehow. It says that you fit among the common folk with ease. You can find a place to hide, rest, or recuperate for you and amongst the commoners, unless you have attacked them or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would help in this case, but
Well, since I-
Their group, listen.
Yeah, like I'm kind of like blended in with them pretty well, so I can get a little friendly with them and try to make them all sing "Kumbaya" together. Like
Oh.
we're all
We're all
just
in this
guys. We're all
Alright.
literally. We're all
oh, there's whispers
together.
there's whispers amongst the crowd as they spot the red cloak and the metallic body attached to the body of an elf, and some of the people that were screaming and shouting, they stand back and they're like, hey, shut the fuck up, and they tap on each other's shoulders. It might just quite not be enough yet. I'm gonna answer to Arlo right after this, but Cordelia, do you want something else?
Wait, I forgot to close my door. I kind of failed the interaction, didn't I?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It's all right. It happens to the best of us. So Arlo, finally. Let's see. What did you roll? One. A one.
One.
Okay, so
The
you want to
farmers
talk to the
first?
farmers.
Yes.
And there's one between the fishermen. It's a tiefling with white horns. She's a very tall lady with this white hair and very tall horns. And she shouts, "Of course you would."
Like I just said, I have rolled a dice to decide between the three groups, and I asked if you all agreed with that beforehand.
but they just continue to shout over you, and she says something like, "Just because most people are farmers doesn't mean that we all are. You can't just give them priority all the time." But these shouts, they are almost intelligible. One of the farmers approaches you. This very tall man. He seems, even though he's a commoner, he seems, well taken care of.
Wait, what was the tiefling
he
from
seems
the
smart.
fisherman?
Yes, the
group?
fishermen.
Yeah, I said the three groups, including the fishermen, and you all agreed. And now
Yeah, they're just complaining for the sake of complaining. But yeah, this tall man with red hair approaches. He has, as I said, very very long red hair. He has like a full beard. He's rather handsome, and
is it
he approaches you with
Tavish?
his. It's Tavish's father. Oh my god.
Oh.
So
Babish.
Mr. Babish. So he approaches the group and he bows to you, Arlo, and he says, "My lord, I am Levathar. I am honored to meet you." But he's somewhat confused, like he doesn't know whose family you're part of or what noble you are. Levathar, that's the one. Thank you. I was about to.
there we go.
How do you figure out what the fuck how to spell
I
them?
just hear it and I know what it is, unless you have some weird spelling.
All right, no,
You
that's good.
just it's literal skill.
It's mind reading. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so so yeah, he's like waiting for you to tell him who the fuck you are.
Oh, okay. I am Sir Arlo. I am from the church. We have just. Okay. Now, would you please get to the point and explain to me what the hell is going on here?
Well, we're dealing here with a strange conflict, my lord. You see, we, the people of Oakwell, had very kindly extended our hand to this merchant here, Mr. Garrick. Okay, I'm tap it down, Garrick. So
Garrick.
he
Okay, not Garrick.
he says, we had promised. No, sorry, we had exchanged with Gary our last shipment of grain. It was something we had held, knowing that it was going to be in shortage soon. But we decided to trade with him so that he could provide it for the rest of the country. But after all this time, he had promised us a loan that he would return to us, a sum of money that we could use to purchase other goods that we require in our village. He never returned, so we came looking for him, this small group of our neighbors and I, and we found him here, with our carriage, with all of our grain and food, still traveling, and that's when these people came along, saying that this was theirs.
Okay. Now, I will roll one more dice to determine which of the two remaining groups will speak first. And I look specifically at the tiefling this time. Would you be okay with that, or would you want to complain about that again?
She looks in your direction and feeling singled out. She like lowers her head a little bit and says, "Fine."
There we go. The merchant, which is funny. Okay.
All right, -2. These people are very unhappy because you put them last.
Well, yeah. What can I do? It's the roll of the dice.
It was the fate.
It was the hate. It's okay. I have news that'll make him happy later. Wait,
That's
why is
fun.
the merchant got a -2? Well, okay.
No, I'm just changing it. So the merchant approaches and he says, "Oh, my lord, you must understand the confusion." He's like sweating bullets at the moment. He's like super nervous and he insists that you help him.
Well, yeah. Explain yourself.
I'm not trying to cheat anyone here. I just well, you see, I'm advanced in age, and I may have made a couple of mistakes in my bookkeeping. It is true that I took the grain from the farmers from Oakwell, but I did intend to pay them a big loan, 3 times the price of the grain.
Can you roll insight for me?
Yes.
I also want to roll insight on this guy.
On this
Like at
jabroni?
least the farmers, it was
jabroni?
kind of like understandable. This guy's offering a 3 times loan.
So this is an example for you. Fucking hell, I forget the name every time. Cordelia, do you see how they asked me to make a roll like that? That's something you can do anytime, by the way. You can interrupt me and ask me to make rolls anytime. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So sometimes like this, you can even do it without telling me, or do it just because somebody else did it, and you basically get permission to.
Also, because these are just passive. You look at something, you check on someone, stuff
Yes.
like that.
Stuff like that you should always be able to do anyway.
They're passive
So
action.
with insight 15 and 21. Oh, I have to roll for Thilo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was not able to roll for himself
I lost.
Thilo, why can't you roll yourself?
because he's not on the thing.
I know, I'm joking.
Hi, and I'm
teasing
coming
you.
back in.
Got a
Oh,
solid
Lord.
one.
Okay, Val.
But-
Why do you get good luck when you're against us, but now when you're with us and rolling for Thilo, you get a 1? You didn't
Val
sacrifice
trick-
enough forfeit
Val-
dues, okay?
Val tricked you and rolled a natural one because he cheat.
I am
Yes.
so upset that I rolled the 1 that I lost Wi-Fi again.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So with the 21 insight, 21 passage, you think the man is not. I mean, he's very old, but he doesn't seem to have any issue speaking. He doesn't seem to be all of that gone in his own, passing of age to the point where he makes such mistakes. But perhaps he's just awake right now because of the tension and the anxiety. You do not know if he's speaking the truth, but it is under your belief that he should not have made such a grand mistake as whatever he's about to explain. Because I didn't finish, by the way. So
I
he
know. I
says,
just wanted to incite him.
I did take the grade of these people and promised them a loan of 3 times the price if they allowed me to be their seller, essentially. Of course, I would take a grand cut of the whole thing, but I'm still on the process of selling their grain. Of course, I'm just very late. You see, because I had a great issue with my carriage. And these fine people, and he aims to the fishing village, they're like, yeah, tell him. They helped me fix my carriage when I was nearby. But now they claim too much, and they're like, what? No, you're fucking lying. They want to take the whole thing because they saved me carriage. Of course, I couldn't pay them, but I will once I sell the grain.
Okay. I point at the fishing group. And
I
I say,
whisper to your
now,
by the way, I whisper to your mind.
I
It is a
know.
bit suspicious that he's awake now
Hmm.
instead of being a senile old man.
Arlo thinks in his head that Vashaz is right, even though he can't reply to Vashaz telepathically. And then he points to the final group and says, You may have your say. I apologize for making you wait so long for this. It is. And then I roll persuasion to try to make them a little bit less upset. That being last.
I'm okay with that. All right. Let's see.
24 persuasion.
The fisher people
You
go
have the Riz on this check.
Yep.
So they finally calm down a little bit and they choose to allow the tiefling to go forward. She's a raggedy, very well fit tiefling lady. She wears a Valorian clothing, but she's definitely not human. So for people like you, Cordelia or Arlo, they are very rare. But there's a saying that says there's a tiefling in every town, and it's not literal. It just means that there is always one person that is troublesome in every town. But I guess it is also true that there is a tiefling here and there in Rivalori. This tiefling, she has long white horns coming out of her white hair, and she also has a very long marble-colored tail that appears from the folds in her clothes. She walks towards you, Arlo, and she says, "Well then, let's get this over with, because I'm sure you will agree that we deserve the entirety of that carriage. Not only did we fix this old man's carriage when he was beside our river, but we also saved the damn thing. It was to fall into the waters. Many of us got injured trying to save it, because we thought that perhaps he would extend his kindness and share some of his food. Our fish now are tainted and poisoned. People are going sick, and we are all hungering. But the man just promised us to pay us only for the repair of his carriage, and he went and left. We chased him here when we found these people claiming that this grain was to be delivered to them back. So it seems this man has debt for the double. And we're not gonna go here empty-handed, or there will be blood. And the people are like, yeah.
Can I roll a history check really quickly, Val? I want to figure out, since we cured the water, is the fish gonna be cured now, or is it gonna be an ongoing issue? Can I try to figure that out? Something?
Yeah, I don't know if history is the most adequate, but that's up to you to decide.
Maybe
Arcana.
I'm gonna guess that none of you are doing
magic.
anything, so that's fine.
What was that? The doors?
I don't see any doors open, so I'm guessing nobody's waiting to do
Oh,
anything.
my
That's fine.
door's open.
Dova.
Wait, what?
Dova's open.
Oh my god, I
What
didn't
was
see
it?
it. So yeah, Dova, what do you do in the meantime while he's trying to figure that out?
Yeah, you
I'm
meant
gonna-
to say no one important.
Oh. I'm rolling Arcana to see if there's any magical influence, maybe influencing emotions, or maybe is there is anybody casting anger or something? Or I don't know.
I cast anger.
Power word mad.
You know that actually exists in my game. I can't believe you said that.
Oh, Gathuri,
Yeah,
I rolled
another
Arcana
power
instead
word.
to try to figure out if the fish would be affected, by the way.
that is actually a spell that I have made. How do you know?
I know you.
Oh
roll.
no, another word I have to learn. No.
So, what was I doing? Arcana 25.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
Is that a power word? These?
no,
No,
there
it's-
isn't. So you can make it up with the improvised spell if you want. With a 15 in Arcana, you figure out,
Wait,
Arlo,
no,
that you
25.
have no fucking clue.
Oh.
I'm talking to Arlo.
Oh,
You have no
sorry.
fucking clue how long the water will be poisoned. You do not know if the people that are cursed by the water will remain cursed, even if the water is clean. Although
I
you
meant
guess
the
that probably
fish.
they're gonna stay. But yeah, you have no clue how long it will be until the waters of the river are completely devoid of the curse's influence. Apologies. Dova, however, with a 25, you can tell that the curse is here. You can see the strands of the plexus that go through these people, and they all have the very tenue purple hue to them that symbolizes that perhaps they are inflicted by some sort of curse. And you think to yourself that unless there's a new curse in town, it's probably this curse of the beast that makes them all rather upset and angry. So one day, these people will either somehow resist the curse or they will fall to it, and this conflict will become a much bigger problem. But right now, they don't seem to be turning into beasts; they're just angry.
I don't see that on the these people.
You see them on all of them.
Oh.
God damn it! I can't stop coughing.
I whisper to Vashas. It would
Can't
appear
understand.
it would appear that these people have been inflicted by the curse that surrounds the waters of the land.
Okay. When you're done, Dova, I'll want to do something as well.
That's all I wanted to do.
Oh, okay. Alraf, your door is open. Do you want to do something?
Yes, Elrof. I get on my
Since
kitty and I
there-
fuck off.
wait,
No, okay.
No, I was thinking about it. Obviously. No, I'm looking at the. Wait, it's like the carriage the merchant has, right? Is it like a closed one, or can I see his wares?
You can see his wares; they're right behind him.
Do I see anything out of interest? Let's say, like, wait, let me
You-
check the chat because I put the thing there. Everfrost berries, for example.
He's already looking for opportunity. Well, you have inspiration. You get inspiration, but you have to roll either investigation or nature.
Investigation or nature? Not perception?
You can do perception too.
A rare
Yeah.
nature
Only one
roll.
of them.
And I have inspiration?
You got inspiration because you were the only one to think of inspecting the grain. Well, but you sucked.
Yeah.
Can I try to roll to help
a
them too?
Get
I can't stop
a
coughing.
teaspoon. Get a teaspoon of honey.
Yeah, I think I will in a second. With a 10, however, you inspect the grain, looking for perhaps to see if if he's carrying anything else more useful. Perhaps he has berries of his own that you can take. But you do not see them. The only thing you see is that part of this grain, especially at the top, that has suffered the effect of the rain on the edges, where it's not covered by the large tarp that covers the whole thing. Some of it is actually going stale and now is probably moldy and unfit for consumption. If this grain were to be, let's say, split between the two parties, for example, whoever takes the first part, right, the first one to take it, would be getting the moldy part, which probably would be very unhealthy for the people that takes it. It would probably risk the people of that village going with sickness from the spoiled food. But if one were to take away some of these spoiled grain, there would be a lot less of it to share. Let's go for the next open door, which is Cordelia.
Second, I'm trying to figure out what I want to roll. But I think
What is it that you want to do? I can guide you with what you want to roll.
yeah, okay. I kind of want to see if there's my mom. Anyway, I kind of want to investigate more if the guy is lying, the merchant.
You also get inspiration, but how would you? Oh, you already have inspiration. So, who else wants it?
Ooh, the guy who wasn't really here today.
Okay, you get inspiration instead because she figured something might be odd. But how do you investigate this? Do you want to interview the guy? Do you want to look at his papers? Do you want to look around his
I wanna interview
carriage?
I
So
wanna
you
talk to
approach him.
him.
Let's put you over here. Boom, boom,
He's
boom.
close. I don't have to roll anything, right?
Woohoo. So you approach him
Only thing-
and he says, "Oh, young lady, you must believe me. It was all a mistake. But I don't know how to solve this issue now."
So, I try to be understanding of the old man's problem. So I ask him like, why would you promise? Why didn't you tell the fishermen village that you already had a debt to the farmers?
All right. Well, he says, well, as I said, I am not of my sound mind anymore. This was supposed to be my last big traveling journey. Not traveling, trading journey. so that I could retire. It just all went so wrong. And when the rain made my carriage slip up onto the side of the river, and my wheels were on the edge, I thought I was surely a goner. But these kind people came to save me. I thought they did it by the kindness of their heart. I wasn't expecting them to ask for payment, but of course they did fix my carriage, so I did promise to pay them once I could for the fixing of the carriage. But they want so much more than that. If I were to give them part of this large grain shipment, I would be in debt for so long instead of having earned enough to retire and grow old in my village.
Do you want to roll insight maybe
Would
or something?
you be... I kind of do, yeah.
All right, do it.
Okay. Let's try that.
I saw it go to 20 for a moment. Uh,
That's not great, but does that work?
So with 13, you get a feeling. You have met many Rivalorians in your time, and if there is one thing they do well is, produce, trading, and growing stuff. And this guy, I don't know, he's old for sure. I mean, there's no telling what is inside his old mind. But you've also met many old people from Rivalori that have had to survive with just their wit. And if there is one thing that Rivalorians do aside from all those things that I just mentioned, is find a way to not pay their debts, always finding a way to not have to do the full amount of work that they were asked to do. It's almost like a given that they are going to find a way not to do the stuff they're meant to. Even yourself, you find yourself sometimes, finding shortcuts in work that you've been given so that you could get the full reward, but not doing the full amount of work. And you see that glint in his eye of intelligence, but it might just be you seeing things. You can't quite tell if it's true or not. Perhaps he is actually just too old and he fucked up. In the meantime, Arlo, what did you roll?
Oh, I didn't want to roll. I was gonna propose a solution to these issues. Then allow me to come to you with a potential solution for this conflict. Now, allow me to complete my what I'm trying to say before anyone gets upset with me.
Everyone
Because-
gets upset with you instantly.
No, no.
Why am I huge?
Okay, well, whatever. For
Like,
I have come with
"No
a
time
solution
for
that
this."
will at least help everyone. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say.
Why am I really big?
No, it's just a little representation that you're on the actual image right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn,
I
that old
can't-
that
I
old
can't
guy is
believe- I
tall
can't
as
believe
fuck.
that gave me a -1 to everything, Val.
Yes, it did.
Okay. Now I will be. Fuck. Okay. How do I phrase this? My brain. Is
Some of
off
you
right
may
now.
die, but that is a sacrifice I'm
What?
willing to make.
Dilo's okay. Wow, Dilo. Now, let us begin with the farmers over here. You want your grain back, as you should want that. You, the merchant, want to sell your grain, and you, the fisherman, want your just reward for helping save this man and his carriage, and his grain. Is this all correct?
So, I think there would be only a couple of voices that disagree. Most people not, but there's like maybe a young man over here that says, "Yeah, what about that?" And he aims at his own eye that is now purple. I was telling them just the same thing, and one of them punched me. Well, who's gonna pay for that? And
Arlo
over
walks
the other
up to
side is
him.
like,
Okay.
"You're
Arlo
trying
walks
to
up to
take
him
the
and does
grain."
something kind of strange, but he pulls out charity and heals him on the spot.
You pull out a golden apple, little artifact, and it begins to glow. You
Yes,
provide
and-
some healing to his eyes.
Yes.
Oh. It's
Now-
the will of the one that the farmers get to their produce.
Now, I will also be healing the injured here from the fisherman party, who, as you have mentioned, some of you got hurt while helping save them. If you would please bring them to me, so I may heal them while discussing this.
All right, and you produce another charge of charity, I presume.
Yeah, I'll heal whoever's hurt. It's okay.
All right, then there's another charge,
Yes.
and they actually like that very much.
It's a big
Oh.
charge too.
No.
Thank you. Oh, my arm.
Why is the merchant getting upset? Or did
he did. It was earlier.
Okay.
So in the meantime, while he's trying to heal everyone, I don't know in which order you open the doors. I'm gonna say Dova.
I'm gonna hex the charisma of this guy.
You're gonna hex his charisma.
That way, so he has disadvantage on, or I think he has, or is it disadvantage on like deception and all the other ability checks. That way, so we can tell more accurately, perhaps, on whether or not he's telling the truth. And also, I'm using it through. Let me see. Yes, through that.
Sorry, I did it before you. You pick up your Lavanian lamp amulet, you rub it a little bit, and you wish for him to suck at speaking for a little while. And you see the purple magic, like almost like a liquid smoke that emanates from the tip of the lamp. And it cripples around the floor and the blades of grass like snakes until it touches his toes and his legs and then his thighs, and then it disappears among his clothes.
And it cannot be detected, so nobody would know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically
All of a
it.
sudden, well, I mean, he's not speaking yet, so I will react to that in a second. I think the next would be Thilo, perhaps? Or was it Passage? I don't know.
Doesn't matter. I could go. Why not?
Okay, go on.
So I don't know how much it's gonna matter now since we're already kind of in the thick of it, but I want to just
I'm in the thick of
see.
it, everybody. No,
Oh, everybody knows. I want to see basically like I'm paranoid that like these guys have like people in the fucking woods or whatever to ambush or whatever things kind of go south. So I just want to do some fucking grab a magnifying glass, look at the dirt.
Oh.
What was? Hey,
Passage, do you think? Passage? Sorry, not Passage. Thilo, do you think?
Okay. Well, since it's for like humans, I guess I'll have an advantage
Wait.
on survival.
Let's say it again, because I may not have understood it.
I just want to know if people are fucking ambushing us or planning to in the woods, basically.
Okay, I like that.
Huh? What we got here? Huh? What's that?
Well, I mean, you're not rolling about that, are you? You're
No,
rolling about something
no.
else.
I am.
You do not know.
Huh, interesting. And I'm in my favored terrain. I'm guessing it's woods. So
Ah, 19. So with 19, you can actually tell that there is a lot of people in the woods. You think it's mostly these people that are perhaps sent some of their people to gather stuff around while they're here. Perhaps someone really needed water real fast or something like that. So there's people like roaming around looking for stuff. But you do see, however, further into the trees, amongst the orange leaves of the canopies, you see that there is people that are not members of either group. You believe they are green lace bandits.
oh,
Because you see
Are
the
they getting
green
near the
hue
carriage?
They're not, they're very far, but they seem to be observing, looking for opportunity.
Okay.
uh,
I wrote my solution down instead, by the way, if that is okay.
Can I
I did
act?
not, I did not
No.
understand that, Arlo, but give it a little bit of time.
Okay.
Basage, yeah?
Can I have a look at if he has other things on the carriage? Because he said bringing the grain was his very last thing. He's having other stuff on the carriage. Am I correct?
You might be correct. But you want to roll to look at his carriage.
Perception, easy. I just look over.
Then do it.
You know what? Can I have Kral help me sniff out? There is something else. No. I have to bring him over, so I just look.
Mm-hmm.
21.
With 21, you realize that the carriage is, well, filled to the brim. Yes. It's got like a really small tent space where he seems to live. And he there is some like wooden stairs that he has to climb onto to be able to get to that like covered tent-like space. But the back of the carriage is where the grain is. You do realize, however, that the part of the back of the carriage. I'm gonna make a little drawing right here. So if this is the carriage, oh, that's some real nice fucking wheel I just drew right there. Like that? Let's see. So there's
Don't
a
do it
wheel
green
one,
on
wheel two. So as I said, there is like this tent area and the stairs that he has to climb. This is the tent. And then there is the grain. The grain seems to reach all the way to the bottom of the carriage, but his living space, he seems to have to climb over something. There's this empty space right here. There's this wooden part. It's very large, and you do not know what's in there.
You don't know.
But it strikes you as odd.
What else are you carrying beside grain?
And he looks at you almost instantaneously. Like all of his slow mannerisms and behavior goes away instantly as he says, Nothing at all. There's just my personal belongings in there. You should not be looking at a man's house without his permission, creature. Shoo! Shoo!
Oh my god.
So you wouldn't have any problem to let everybody here see if this is your very last trip with grains and you're not, in fact, carrying other merchandise because you intend to continue to be a merchant for quite a while and you're just trying to not pay what you owe. Am I correct? Soothe everybody's easily.
Preposterous! And I'm gonna lower his likeness.
What's
Minus 3.
preposterous is hiding. Why don't you open up and show everybody?
This is currently my home. I don't have to open this side of the carriage to anyone. Who owns this creature? Take it away! It is attacking me and forcing me to open my house to strangers.
I let Kral comes closer.
Help! And
Okay.
everybody now everybody now turns to Kral and they're like, oh, whose beast is that? Attack the old man.
It
Do, do,
is
do, do, do.
mine. Nobody is going to attack anybody. He's
Oh, okay.
here to make sure that nobody is going to
Arlo
do
gives
anything
Vashaz a look really
stupid.
quickly. Like, now. Enough of this. I have come with a proposition for everyone to get what they want. I wrote it down because it was a little bit too much. You, the merchant, your debts will be cleared. However, you'll have to give up all of the produce. You may have to make one more merchant trip in your old age, but that is your payment for making such a big mistake to these people. You, the fisherman, I will heal all of your injured, and you will be allowed to purchase some of the grain here from these farmers, along with getting healed as thanks for your help. I will attempt to convince them to give it to you at a lower price than usual, as all of the grain would be lost without your help. You, the farmers, you will get back the rest of the produce, and whatever payment you can get from these fishermen in exchange, you may use it to fix up your tools. Is this good with everyone here? And I roll persuasion.
You roll persuasion. In the meantime,
Did I get advantage?
I don't know who did it. I think so, just because you're a Valorian and a noble. I think you're meddling pretty good. Now, what do you intend to do in the meantime?
Oh, well, 18 is not bad.
What do you intend to do in the meantime?
Since I already inspected the carriage and the merchant didn't say jack shit, he didn't see me, or?
You just looked at it. He didn't,
well, you inspected the grain. Vasashi's inspecting like his living area of the carriage.
Would I?
This is the
Wait, does he see me right now? Like for where I am? Like when I'm inspecting the grain, like it's behind, it's like under, like the carriage thing. It's like not open. Like we have to go in from behind. You know what I mean? Does he see me?
So perhaps you would not be seen. Roll stealth.
Sure.
Stealthy boy. Stealthy boy.
I am. You know what? You know what? I use my inspiration.
Oh
shit!
Oh,
double 13.
Double 13.
That's
now
pretty sick.
he has disadvantage on checking. So whatever check he does to try to find you, he has disadvantage.
Oh yes.
Why
well, charisma based.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so I have to roll, and I am an old man, but somehow I can see pretty damn good because wisdom makes no sense. Boom.
Oh my god.
He sees
Damn.
He sees you.
Come on, little boy. I know you're hungry, but we have to deal with the situation first. Shoot.
Arlo gives Alarath a look like, not right now, I guess.
You were caught.
No, something interesting happens.
Yeah.
Did you just call me little boy?
He calls you little boy and pulls from your cloak.
And for some reason, my cat appears behind me, hissing really loudly.
Oh shit! Roll intimidation.
Big eye.
Me trying to solve this issue peacefully and everyone else trying
Do I get the advantage because of my cat?
Hey, I tried to do it peacefully too.
Yes.
My cat is pretty good.
Welcome to the Sunday campaign, bitch.
Where honor has gone down the toilet.
With 19, he's like, oh, okay.
What is honor?
You can take
I'm
a fish.
just checking. I'm not taking anything. I'm just checking the grain because I cook, you know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he wants to purchase some of it later.
You and your strange blue horse can take a handful, but that's it, okay?
That's not a horse, that's a cat, but okay. And I'm checking if something is... What is wrong with the grain?
You're confused, young man. Cats don't have that much size.
Yeah, they do. Mine does. I'm checking the grain and check if something is under the grain.
He seems to ignore you based on the fact that you're a kid, so he doesn't take you seriously. So you're like shrug and you're like, okay, I guess he's gonna let me.
Okay.
And I whisper to my cat, help me looking if something is under there, which is not grain.
All right. Perception. Although you have disadvantage, I cannot tell you why.
Oh.
Cordelia, what do you do in the meantime?
The cat is helping me, so I have none.
Correct. You have none. Cordelia, are you there?
Oh my fucking
Woof.
god!
Oh
Woof.
no.
Cordelia, can you hear us?
I'm gonna go.
You there,
Fuck
Cordelia?
that.
Are they muted?
The one time it actually
Oh.
matters.
Oh.
Oh,
out.
Jesus Christ.
You can figure the whole thing.
Cordelia, can you hear me?
I think
You're
the
a bit
audio's cutting
laggy.
off.
She's doing a Tito.
Since the
She's doing
whole
the Tito.
Try to leave the call and then join back in. That might fix it.
The old turn it off.
She's
check
doing a
on.
Tilo. She's doing a Tilo. Faking
That's
bad
only-
internet.
That's only today.
Silence,
today,
guys.
swear to God.
Cordelia.
Did that
Cordelia, can you
work?
hear us? Yeah, we can hear you now.
Nice.
Okay, there we go. All right. Since we sorted out the whole thing with the old dude, how I want to address the fact that part of the grain that is supposed to go back to the farmers, a lot of it's bad.
You should
Yeah.
mention that because Arlo doesn't really know.
Does only Arlo know that?
No,
Wait,
Arlo
only you
doesn't.
know that. Only. Oh no, wait. You and Aluraf know that only.
Yeah, Arlo doesn't. That's why.
Yeah, so the fact that a lot of the grain is bad, I want to address that because, they're getting back their produce, but not the way they gave it.
So what do you say or do about it?
So I go over and I pick up a handful of spoiled
Can I
grain.
look at the deer that's just been moving around? Like,
Well, in a minute. Sorry, Cordelia, continue.
sorry.
I scoop up boiled, and I hold it out to the merchant and ask him what he intends to do to compensate the spoiled grain to not only just the farmers but also to the fishermen who intend to buy that grain.
He says, "What?
Only
That's not
part of it is bad.
That's
Like
not
only one
spoiled,
thing
young
that-
lady. I use techniques that only farmers such as I know of to keep the grain preserved. I use moss to put it on top, and the moss absorbs the moisture, and all of the bugs are prevented from entering my stack of grain. You have no clue what you're talking about. This is not spoiled at all."
I'm chiming in right now, if you don't mind. Cordelia, if you don't mind, I will help you a little bit.
That's fine, go ahead.
Merchant, I'm
He's
saying this
clearly
once.
lying now.
I'm saying this once, and I'm saying this to every single one of these people here. Either you start telling the truth, or to prove that it's not bad, you're gonna eat the grain. And if I have to force feed you. So speak now, or I'm getting real mad. And I start to emit a little shadow magic.
My
Oh,
accidentally
as you
closed
do,
the mic.
all of them get scared. What?
Oh god.
Are they thugs?
Me
What is
trying
this?
to be nice and help and everything.
No,
And then everyone
it's not
just
gonna burn.
threatening everyone there and making them minus go.
I'm only Hey, I'm only threatening the merchant.
Oh, well,
None
I'm
of the
not- I'm not
others.
even in it.
You're
I'll be
scary. You're
honest.
scary to everyone. Still, the man is going to look at you scared, and he's going to say, "Oh, all right. I guess some of it may have gone bad, but I mean, it's still edible. It's just not going to be as tasty."
I'm afraid this level of grain might get people sick. It's not very good.
Can I check like how much of the grain is contaminated? Roughly estimating.
You can roll nature, or you can roll
Yeah,
something else.
that would be a good idea.
Who is good with Dylan, can you check? I think you are better than with
Oh,
that.
Cordelia's got farmer too. That might help.
Exactly my point, and I'm helping her.
Farming.
Oh, okay, my bad.
More farming.
Yeah, I have been moved.
The Jim Ghost Stilo is back.
Wanna
What would I
like just a
would
rough
roll farm with?
estimation? Yeah, I would. Wow.
Yes.
What would she roll for it? Can
What
she
would
roll
you roll
like farming?
She can roll farming, yeah. That also works to
I would
count
help
the.
her.
Yeah, definitely. Go on.
So you can roll with advantage. I think.
Yes, she rolls with advantage.
I mean, I
I'll
have
click on it in
inspiration.
chat.
No, you don't need to use it because
Alright.
he's
Yeah,
helping
already
you.
have
save
it
it for
in,
later.
really.
I'll click it in
Yeah.
chat.
Click in
Um,
chat.
Yeah.
in chat.
Oh,
It's
I
alright.
keep clicking it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You can just click on farmer now anyway.
I did not look at chat. I saw something on the screen. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
21. So with 21, you do a little quick assessment, and well, this amount is you can tell this is probably worth for at least a couple of months to feed one of these villages. Of course, that would be the case if it wasn't how like a third of it would be basically spoiled like it is. And this man, now you know, he's talking out of his ass. This is
Oh.
this section on the sides of the carriage is completely spoiled and would be very very unhealthy to consume, no matter how much they try. So yeah, you now know that he's at the very least either very dumb or very smart, and he's trying to trick everyone.
But no longer as
But
terrifying.
aside from that, with the amount that would be remaining, each of the villages could at least last for a month if they were to split it, and of course if they will ration it amongst themselves. But this would require that they both agree that they both are deserving of an even half of this. But of course, regardless of all of this man should pay a debt. This man should pay these people aside from giving them the grain. He fucked up
Yeah.
tremendously.
Okay, I will add to the solution that I wrote earlier. Let me grab it.
Oh wait, am I supposed to be
Well,
here, or did I accidentally move myself here?
No, I moved you. Just to have you somewhere in the map. While you put that in the chat, what does Cordelia do about this realization? I don't hear Cordelia.
Really?
I thought I just lost internet again for a second.
Same.
Cordelia, are you there?
Can I want to.
Oh yeah.
I want to do one. Can I? Can you not hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Now
you.
we can.
You're not. I'm. Okay. I don't know if it's possible, but I want to try and this is like a little preventative measure in case he tries to blame the state of the grain on the state that he. I want to take at the clearly faulty moss used to stop the grain from going bad, just proof that it's fault that it went bad, and he can't turn it on anyone else. So
Okay, I may not have understood that because you are a bit laggy at the moment. Can you try again? Because I think your connection is a bit dying at the moment.
Okay.
Can you try explain that idea again?
I'm talking right now, but I'm also typing. Okay, I'm gonna try and explain. If not, I'm gonna type it in the chat. I want to take a look at the moss that the farm merchant put in the cart to look at how bad it is, so that there is proof that he is fault, not the farmers who gave him the grain.
Okay, I understood that. But yeah, still, your internet is a bit shitty at the moment. I don't know if you began downloading something or somebody else uses your internet or something, but something changed for sure.
Nope.
Damn, you got that dial-up?
Yeah. I had to try to discern what you were saying there, but I understood. So yeah, you inspect the grain, not the grain, the moss. You take it and you inspect it. Well, I mean, if you wanted to prove that that the moss technique that you use or whatever did in fact was very just faulty and nonsensical, you would have to discern if that is true or not, or you would have to convince them. So if you want to just convince them that it was his fault for trying to use that, you can just roll deception because you do not actually know, or you can just roll farming again because you would know if this works or not as a farmer.
Since I'm probably still next to her, I can help her again.
Okay, so you have advantage if you do farming.
Advantage on farming. Yeah, this merchant's kind of stupid. I'll be honest. He's gonna have to pay
Yeah,
for everything at
probably
this point.
gonna-
I don't like him.
Right.
Now in the chat again.
So would that be advantage if I kind of roll?
Yeah, you're getting help on
Yeah.
the rolls.
Since I'm standing next to you and I have a direct
And,
interest in it,
as
it
they
makes
see,
sense.
Right.
as they see the farmer girl inspect the grain,
Do I have
they
advantage
like it. The
again?
farmers only.
Where?
have advantage.
Where you have? What did you say, Cordelia?
Do I have advantage again? Do I always have
Yes.
advantage when I roll?
No.
No,
It's
no, I'm
because
just
Alvarez
helping
is
you all the
helping
time
you.
right now.
It's because someone is helping
Do
you
I
with the
always
roll, which
have
gives you advantage.
when I roll?
No,
No,
it's only
no,
when
no,
someone's
no.
helping you.
Oh, Jesus
All
Lord.
right. All right.
Okay.
Not great. But you at the very least can tell that no one you've ever met uses this technique of just putting moss over the grain as you travel. You think that he might not even have placed him himself. You think that maybe this thing just grew or fell on top of the on top of the grain, and he's just using it as some sort of a tricky scam, or he's trying to cheat you guys into believing that that he did this on purpose and that the grain is not bad at all.
Is there any roll I can try to figure it out as well?
But I mean, it would be better rolling the same as her again. But
Yeah,
yeah,
a skill instead of like a tool because I don't have that.
you could do nature. Adova, you haven't done anything in a while. Do you not want to do anything?
Last thing I did was hex
How is a
charisma.
1 better than hers?
Could I let's see, could I possibly roll an insight check on his possible deception? Do I perhaps have advantage because his charisma is nerfed?
That is the case, yes.
Oh.
As if he was trying to roll deception. You have insight with advantage.
Get his ass, Dova. Crit. Oh my god, he's cooked. He's cooked.
You realize that he's positioning right in front of the side. No, actually, on the side of his carriage. You realize that this positioning is not accidental. He always returns to the same spot. You make the realization all of a sudden, like he's trying to use his body to cover something. If we use this representation, he would be always standing right here, where I'm gonna draw this triangle. Always trying to cover that side. You do not know why. But you also, with that 20, I'm going to give you, make the same realization that Massage had, which is that there's this empty, large space underneath the living area. Of course, he is claiming, however, that for you to force him to show it would be to violate his privacy, and he doesn't have to do that. That's not where he keeps his grain. That's where he keeps his personal stuff. But you see many options. You could force him, you could persuade him, or you could try and do it without his knowledge by sneaking around the carriage and looking at the other side or something. What do you do about that?
Arlo is going to try to persuade him to allow us to check it.
I kinda so out of character, I and this might be a bad idea. Out of character, I kind of want to command him to grovel so that we can check the carriage.
Oh, that's really mean. There's too many people here. Like everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Casting spells on people is usually, especially enchantment spell, doesn't usually end well if they realize.
You tend to get very angry.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll persuasion to try to allow him to let us check it.
What do you say? What do you say to the old man? Arlo?
Look, with what you've shown us with the grain, I'm not. This might be more of help. This might be.
Him?
You can help him, yeah. You can help him.
Okay, so that's advantage. At this point, we all know you're not being completely honest with us after this great situation. It is best for you to show us to allow us to check your carriage entirely. We will not look at anything too private, but if it's simply your clothes and belongings, there's no need to fear. You can always watch us, observe us as we check. Double 14. How was the 20?
Well, Doba, do you do anything as well, or do I continue?
Uh, well, let's see. What can I do? I probably, well, before Arlo, I guess, speaks, I would probably want to tell him. Oh, well, maybe after. Actually, he says that as a quick response. Miles, it's true. This man seems to be hiding something within his belongings. Not entirely sure what it is, but clearly, it's not something. It is something that is unfavorable in this situation.
The fishermen realizing this, they begin to resent the merchant more than they resent you in overall, and they start to get behind Dova. They're like, oh, what? Yeah, I see it too. We're there behind him. Just to let us see it.
Okay. Is it 20 enough to persuade him?
With a 20, he's like backing up against his carriage, feeling more and more scared, and he says, "All right, I'll let only one of you accompany with me within, so I can show him."
Okay.
Can I say something at this
Can I-
point?
Yes, Vasash.
I think the people that helped you and the people you owed the grain, they both deserve to have a look. Perhaps one person from each group can evaluate as well as one of ours. So everybody knows what's going on here. It is fair for the fishermen. It is fair for the farmers. They saved your courage.
Yes. So you all seem to be so interested in my undergarments and my leftover food.
You did the mistake. Are you
Well,
not?
so
You admitted. Just show them, and if there is just your garments there and nothing else, there will be
I doubt
content.
anyone would be interested in that.
Well, as he accepts, one of the farmers, the man called Avanthar, and the halfling, not the halfling, tiefling, both step forward. But which one of you is going to go in?
Would you guys mind if I go?
Go.
Okay,
All right,
go.
and Arlo comes in. In the meantime, Thilo, do you want to do something? Because I think you told me a long time ago that you wanted something.
Probably did. So I saw the green lace. I'd be like, well, that's interesting, and I'll just mosey on.
You never
over.
gave us the tiefling's name, by the way.
Oh, well, he
Get
didn't.
back here.
The tiefling didn't say.
What are you
Get back
doing?
here. Get back here. The hunter is doing a little hunting.
Oh.
Well, amongst the trees, you do spot a creature. One of these does that are, you believe, not natural, not quite natural. They seem to be covered in gold and have red gems for eyes. They have one too many legs, and they seem to be somewhat in pain, but they're still very beautiful creatures, covered in riches in their skin.
Does it remind me of like the Furioso at all?
Yes, absolutely. Just like the Furioso, they seem to be
We
long.
met this guy already. Actually, we killed
it might
already
be the
one.
same one.
Yeah, but we already seen one similar and already killed it and showed to Keka. Don't you remember? While we were hunting right outside the cavern where we rescued Arlo and everybody.
Yeah, the inward mine.
There was this deer.
I didn't remember you killing. I didn't remember you killing it. Did you kill it?
We killed one.
We killed it because it was suffering and brought the body to Keka, and Keka said, "Yes, this is this is something that shouldn't be." We even got the gold from. We even the gold that we have in our inventory is from there, from him.
Okay, so I already know of this creature, and like Heka's like, yeah, fucking exterminate these things, because I don't remember that at all. So
must have been right.
I'm gonna do a little sneak, and I'm gonna ice it.
All right. Well,
I'm
you pull out your bow.
T-pose. Oh, I rolled terribly.
It still needs to roll,
if you don't work.
If I don't move, right? T-pose.
Yeah.
Okay. So did it
You
not
sneak,
work?
You
Boom.
sneak amongst the trees, and you attack at the creature with advantage. You target.
Not frustrated.
Oh,
One
I
shot.
blew it up. Okay.
It explodes. It explodes and
so-
turns into like a massive swarm of bees.
as you aim at the stag with your bow, you let go of the arrow, and you hear the loud sound of the creature dying and screaming as it falls flat on the ground. And you 30 fucking damage to it. God damn. 4 HP, okay.
That would
You
one
need to
shot
re-
me.
You need to you need to relax.
I'm just gonna pick it up and just bring it back to the boys.
So
On
as
a-
you
on a
as you
day's
approach
work.
it, however, and you're about to touch it, the beautiful shape of the unnatural animal haunts you for a moment. It seems to be in great pain, and I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh fuck me.
You have no
I'm
risk.
not. And I don't have any allies near me, so I still have the -1 to save.
I give you my inspiration.
It's okay. I mean, I have a -1 to Riz.
No risk.
Yeah,
So
but
it doesn't
you
really
can still
matter.
pass it with advantage. It's not bad.
All right, yeah, I'll use mine then. Why not?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this photo.
So
Wait,
it's a six. It's a 16.
I apologize.
Thank God
Did
for
somebody give you
advantage.
inspiration?
Yeah.
I was gonna give it, and
oh.
then he decided no, I'll use my own. So
Galahad gave
core,
Dilo
core.
inspiration.
Okay, well you saved him. As a sin color stag, you have forgotten the warnings of Kekka. They tend to pull from you the worst deeds you've ever done, and to make you feel guilt for them, just by killing them. So even though they are hunted for the precious metals they carry, they tend to be very unhealthy for those that kill them. But you manage to realize that the thoughts that emerge from within your mind are all part of the creature's nature and magic, and you just completely ignore them as you begin to either pick up the body, or do you harvest it right there?
Pick it up
Oh, you
with
pick
my
up
with my 5 strength.
Amazing. It picks you up.
you could have you
I
just ride his dead body, okay? You just like
Yeah.
it's like
I'm
runs around with you.
just dragging it. I'm just dragging it, and I'm like, oh my god, it's fucking sun. Like this whole situation's gonna be solved by the time I come back with it.
So you approach with the creature, and some of the people they were shouting and whatnot behind Dova, but they shut up, and they're like, oh, look, is that gold? That's gold. That animal has gold all over it.
That is merely a figment of your imagination. And I'm just gonna drag it to the fucking carriage or whatever the fuck we did with the last time.
All right. So, what was that thing that I had?
Hey, I'll just go to the party. By the way, we seem to be. I'm just gonna whisper this so they don't hear. We seem to be surrounded by bandits. Just an FYI. And I'm just gonna continue dragging the deer.
You drag it to your carriage.
You tell
Yeah.
this to me now? Okay.
Deal with that
I love how
information what you
Rashal's
will.
can be as loud as he wants because he just speaks telepathically.
They're just screaming in my head.
Yeah.
Ah!
You can just scream at you mentally while we're just whispering.
I wish I could turn my brain off, but alas, it is. I am merely a.
You can
a,
turn
a
your
man.
internet off and not your brain. Sorry.
How many, Thilo?
How many was it, Val? Because
I
my
never said so.
my natural explorer would tell me
Oh, the expert would tell you.
exact
right?
numbers, their sizes,
Ah.
and all that.
The exact number? Holy shit.
Yeah,
That is
their
so
exact
good.
their sizes. So if
Exact
if there's-
number, their sizes. How long ago they passed it? Holy shit! Do you know that one of them is large and 4 of them are medium?
Oh.
And I think that's about it.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's 4 humanoids and 1 very big boy.
I telepathically relay this information to the others, but say, don't make a move. Don't show that I'm telling you this. But Thilo found some bandits. After we solve these, we would sneak to them. They're green
Okay.
lasers.
Can we
All
go
right.
check the
We-
carriage now? Also, I want to
So-
be prepared to dodge if I get hit.
All right, you begin to check the carriage with Levathar and the Tiefling. The man lets
Yes.
you within, and he tells you, "Be careful with the stairs. You're going to have to climb a little bit to get up here. Come on, follow
Yeah,
me."
prepare dodge action.
You have to check the side here.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm checking.
All right.
But from outside.
So I'm going to roll with the people. 1d20 plus. This guy's 4.
Do I roll too?
And you roll also either investigation or perception. Oh, I rolled as you. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, I guess that's my roll now. Sorry.
No, not allowed.
Oh,
It's the people. It's the people. They're very
Fine.
perceptive.
what role is
Okay,
that?
who was first roll? Who was second?
Oh.
The farmer looks over all around here at the man's room, essentially, which is basically like a tent attached to this thing.
Okay,
On the
I
front.
use my inspiration because I'm kind of yeah.
He says,
What the
Ooh.
fuck? Okay, whatever.
He says, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
It smells like grain all over this place, even though this is not where you store it."
That's just strange. Can we open up the secret compartment, Val?
You would have had to find it.
We literally just talked about it.
No, I mean there is like an area of the carriage that you do not know how to open, but you know there's something there. Do you want to break the side of the carriage?
No, I don't break stuff. Do one of you know how these carriages work? I believe they're the make of your village, and I look at Levathar.
It says, yes, it is. This carriage was probably made around our area, but this front part, I don't recognize any of it.
Is there anything I could do to try to find how to open it?
Yes, rolling not a 5.
Okay.
Investigation.
Dum dum dum.
Does Alura, Cordelia, or Dova want to also roll or do something else?
Yeah, I open. Sure. I'm gonna roll Arcana to see if I see something emanating from there that's magical, perhaps.
What
You
about
could
Alura
always roll
and
investigation
Cordelia?
because we're trying to open the secret compartment right now.
We roll perception 18. Arcana 29.
Oh, how many crits have there been today, huh?
A few. What about
A lot of
What?
that ones too.
It's from him?
What about Cordelia while they are investigating? Do you something? I think she's having trouble with her internet.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably.
Now
Maybe. Okay.
I
again?
I remember now what I was gonna do earlier. Shoot. It's
Alright, 1 second then.
It's probably too late for that.
Yeah,
now.
Cordelia, today your internet has been failing by the middle of the session for some reason. Earlier we heard you just fine. I think it's her internet, right? It feels like it.
She's having the same outage as me.
You stole her internet now.
Oh,
Good.
Oh.
I need it.
not good.
How else am I gonna watch my copious amounts of anime? Yep,
Oh.
anime.
Anime, yes,
Ah.
the anime that doesn't start with an H. Well, Cordelia, you can type us what you want to do for now, but we
What-
cannot help you if your internet fails.
Would it be possible
There's
to
nothing we
do
can do.
a roll from that I wanted to do earlier?
Yes, of course. What is it?
I wanted to roll Arcana to possibly learn the spell Hex from when I casted it through the lamp.
Huh. You want to learn the actual spell from the lamp. This can be done, and I would have used that crit, but you already rolled it. That would be cheating.
Oh no, a different roll. This roll, the one I just did was for something different.
Okay, well, then you will wait a little while.
Okay, that's fine.
But with that 29 and 18 from Aluraf, you you realize that the compartment, this large area on the side of the carriage, it cannot be accessed from within. It has to be outside here because you see hinges on the side here. So it would seem this panel of the side of the carriage isn't quite just structural. It's probably a door or some kind of hatch.
Like
But there is
from
no handle. There is no
Here? There's
keyhole.
one.
Oh, Cordelia, can you hear us? We heard you for a second there. Nope, that's a no.
Shoot.
We still don't hear you.
Oh no.
Why?
There was no issue before, right? On the last session?
Yeah, and today, earlier today, we heard her just fine.
Caused it. What can I say? You accept. Welcome.
Cordelia?
Did that work?
Oh, we hear you now.
Hear you?
I might be
Oh my
disconnecting
God.
and reconnecting.
Oh well,
For the-
it's still pretty laggy, but at least we hear you for bits and bobs. And I think we don't hear you anymore.
and she's gone.
Oh shoot.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Oh god. Okay.
Well, we'll wait, and if we hear you, we hear you. We'll continue in the meantime.
Okay.
Oh, I heard you there.
Alright, I'm just trying. I'm messing with stuff, trying to figure this out.
Now we hear you perfectly.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
I turned off Bluetooth. Not that. Maybe that helps. I don't know. I wasn't Bluetoothing.
We hear you perfectly right now.
Yep.
Okay, it's the Bluetooth. Heck yeah.
All right, don't throw that on.
Alright.
So, well, I'm lost a little bit. There's been so many jumps in my attention that I completely lost it. So, Aluraf, you figured out
No.
that is a doorway, like a little hatch or something on the side. Dova, with a 29, you figured out there is an illusion being placed on this carriage.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna tell. Well, actually, where am I placed right now? Am I with them right now?
I mean, if you use this diagram up here, you're like that. You're like beside the hatch.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna tell them. There appears to be some sort of illusion cast on this in this bit of the carriage here.
Well, the old man, Erlo, and the other two leaders are inside and they don't hear you, but perhaps Vasash or Cordelia would.
I hear it and then I direct to Aegon and to the minds of the people inside and say, there is an illusion on the carriage.
The farm is like, oh, I hear voices. I hear voices in my head. Help!
I hear voices in my head. They come
Check the carriage. There is an illusion on it.
Is it the sort of illusion that breaks if you are aware of it, or do you need to investigate it?
Your most prominent.
Can I roll? Can I roll to like get rid of the illusion? Insight.
To get rid of it, no, but to see through it, you have to roll investigation. What did you say, Cordelia?
I was a 6. I ain't see shit.
If someone tells you that
Talking.
if someone tells you it's an illusion, you might get an advantage. I don't know.
That is a good point. Oh, but Alura figured it out. Sorry, Cordelia, what did you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. So, what is next? What is next? With a 22 investigation, Aluraf, you actually tap on the sides of the board, and all of a sudden your arm gives, and you basically go through the board, and you realize that on the middle here of the boards, there is some illusion of a continuation of it, like a more hatch or more. It's just a hole. It's a small hole where your fits inside, but it's completely invisible to you right now. Your hand is like merging with the wood. So you realize that when you pull your hand out, you can grab onto something like a pommel or like a lever.
Pull the lever. Sorry.
You can see through the illusion now. By the way.
Yes, you can now see the hole that your hand is going through.
Can I take a peek in the hole?
All right, and
Like what
within
is
you
inside there?
see pristine golden grain of the greatest quality. Quite a bit of it, though.
Okay, I need to roll something because I'm getting angry right now. Wait, where is the 1d2?
Kill or not kill all man?
No, summoning my werewolf and attacking the fucking merchant. Well, the merchant lives, and I pull the lever.
Wait, what did you find? I might check it out.
You little motherfucker, and I say that in game. Why do you have very, very nice quality of grain hidden from everybody?
And as you reveal this to everyone, they all look at you, and then they look at the old man. They're like, "It cannot be true. Was he lying to us?" And they start to all surround him, and you realize that if they were all to attack him at once, there would be no way to protect him.
I would like to roll speaker again.
All right, you might.
I pulled the lever, by the way.
You pull the lever, and the golden grain falls on the floor. Tons of it.
Oh shoot.
14. Calm down. We shall deal with this the right way.
But
I tried
it's
to
not
do that.
enough. They don't seem to what's the word? To listen from you. Since you're a noble, they just like completely take
You will
your
have
opinion
your
away.
grain. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say.
And they take that as a green flag to take it.
No.
So
Oh my
people
God.
jump in.
You will
and
have
they
your
take
grain, but
handfuls of it.
you must deal with it the right way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I try to, I don't know, growl and intimidate?
Dova looks at them with
Absolutely.
Dova looks in amusement.
Amusement. Look at the monkeys.
I let out a growl, and it's seeked by Kral and the other wolf to try
Intimidation
and
advantage.
to try and stop these people from literally running over this motherfucker.
What the hell is happening out there?
Collapsology?
Why are you rolling collapsology?
Basically, I'm writing. I don't know if it's a thing I can do, but I wanna write this like on my in my notes, perhaps to learn more about the collapsing of River Lori, as this is the beginning of a
love it.
collapse. This is.
All right, perfect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, chaos. Ooh.
Oh,
Right
12. They
about
take
the-
it
oh,
like
that makes sense.
they take as if I want to eat these. Okay, cool.
Cordelia goes AFK for a while. I guess. Let's see. What else can we do? Oh, I heard you there, Cordelia. Do you mean to say something?
Yeah, bathroom break.
Oh, no problemo. Well, actually, how about we all take it? 15 minutes, guys? What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
all
sounds
shit
good.
together as
Is it
a,
okay if
as
I
a
leave
group.
slightly early? Val?
Wait. I have to leave at 7. Just saying.
In
Oh,
30
man,
minutes,
okay.
we have to leave.
No, I have to leave in like 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes? Okay, well, let's
Yeah.
try to speed this along then. We can continue with the rest doing other stuff like traveling and all that. I'm sure you don't mind missing. So,
fine.
yeah, but you can go, Cordelia, of course. We'll just be here when you come back and we'll probably be done with this. So, let's see. They are all about to jump him when Vasash tries to intimidate them. He just manages to keep them all at bay, like only 1 meter away. There's like a mob surrounding the old man right now. And he looks at all of them, and he's going to roll insight check himself. If he rolls more than a 6, he does the right thing.
More than a 6, you said?
Yeah.
He had a +6.
32.
Never mind. Doesn't matter. It's okay.
Oh, he did have a +6. You're right. I thought it was a 5. Well, it's 23. So he was about to say something awful, but then he says, how would he phrase it?
Wait,
He would say,
is this a charismatic thing?
"You have." Oh, yeah, you're right. I do have this.
No, this is
advantage.
insight. He
Oh
was
no,
doing
it's inside. It's inside. It's
Ah,
inside.
okay.
Yeah. He says, well, I do have to roll for the next thing as well, but I do have disadvantage on this. All right, plus 4. Disadvantage. 13. All right, so he's not very convincing when he says, "Oh, as you can see, my mind is just not what it used to be. Look, everything is fixed now. We have enough grain for everyone. I will accept a meager 30% of the price
so that you can all pay me a much lesser amount for it. You can divide it amongst yourselves, and we will all have lost something in this terrible accident.
I speak into his brain, only to his brain, while I look into his eyes and I'm holding everybody aside. You owe me your life. Do better.
And I will propose. He looks really nervous at around. He doesn't know who's speaking to him. And I will add that I shall act as a beacon of connection between your two villages. I will bring fish and bring back grain and vice versa, and I will always offer a 20% discount to both parts. What do you say, my friends?
Yeah.
Cordelia, what do you say?
This dude, the connection between Milton, no. But okay. Advin is the
trust him at
last
all.
person you want communicating between two parties.
I actually walk up to Vishaz and some of the others in the party and I whisper to them, okay, should we mention that we cured the waters? I do not know how long the effects will last before it is solved, since we only fixed the source and not the entire issue.
Don't give false hope before we are sure that it's done.
You are right.
Doba
So we
nods.
continue. Because I do want to tell them, but at the same time, I don't want them to get fucked up because of their knowledge of it. They should still be very careful. When we go to the church, we'll be able to know more.
So it is time for you guys to offer a solution. Do you let them take their anger on the old man and split the grain? Do you make them forgive the old man and probably hate you for it, but still split the grain and also have to pay the old man? Or do you come up with some other solution?
I
Perhaps
want to
this
go
man
back
should
to
just
my
go to
previous
jail.
solution. Okay, how about this? The merchant, his debts are all cleared in exchange for the produce here. The fisherman would be able to buy the grain from the farmers, along with getting some of it as a reward for saving the carriage, as all of us would be lost otherwise. And it also heal everyone that got injured while trying to save the carriage, so there's no actual injuries; they just helped.
I mean, yeah, that healing for free is worth a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. So I helped them a lot. Now the farmers, they get their produce back, and they also get money from the fishermen if they want to buy any extra to fix up their tools or whatever issues they had before. The merchant, I guess they can give him enough to continue his business if they want to forgive him. He will have to try to convince them himself. And he gets to keep the ruined crops. Actually, no, he doesn't get to keep the ruined crops. He'll just scam someone else. It's not nice.
Right, the people not amongst each other, they are +3 both, and this guy has no word in it. So I'm guessing that instills a automatic success. I don't need to make a roll.
Huzzah!
Yes, because everyone's getting what they wanted and more, so it's fine.
Except this guy. He's got the only thing he's getting that he wanted is to survive.
Regarding
okay.
produce.
Look,
Fuck
Can't
capitalism.
retire.
All my homies hate
I'll explain this
capitalism.
really quickly. He not only survived, he kept the entirety of his carriage, he kept his life, he kept his health.
Oh, you're right. No, fuck that. Both of these people are like, okay, well, let's take our health. And then the tiefling smiles and he says, so, many of my people got injured, and I accept this. But if we are to be fair with our fellow people of, what's this place called? Oak something, right?
Look, you have received. Okay, I'll explain this to them.
No, 1 second. She says, all the people of Oakwell, if we are to be, what is the word, fair with them, they would be losing so much more in this exchange than us. I offer an alliance with the people of Oakwell, but not with this old man. We will split more than just the grain. You will keep his carriage because it is of your craft, and we will keep him to deliver to the authorities because I'm sure we'll surely be rewarded for handling a scammer like this. Yes, Passage?
Oh, he just got dumped.
Okay.
Who
Just
did?
he got dumped.
Well,
We need
what
to wait
happened?
for Shaw's wisdom.
there is a
and he has
little
the highest.
information right now.
Yeah?
I want to take a look at the bat produce.
At the
I
bad
want to
produce.
check. Yes, I want to check if I can maybe clean it up or make it with my alchemist skills to
Into
be
like
at
a
least
Yeah.
no. I mean, either potions, make it into a potion, which is a bad potion probably, or clean it up so it can be eaten or used in some other way, which benefits the townfolk.
Okay, well, what you have to roll for this is religion.
Oh, fucking hell.
Can I roll a history at advantage to figure out how the situation would play out with the authorities? Because I feel like we did good here. Like
Yeah, you may roll for it, but
Religion.
they are about
Okay.
to take this man to the authorities and also steal from him at the same time.
No, I feel like no. I want to see how the authorities would handle it if I remember the laws.
Mm-hmm. With religion 10, you have advantage, Elraf. You have the
Oh.
brain and the situation in front of you.
Should I just roll again? Yeah.
Yes, like you roll
Slightly
even very shit. So you would think to the tellings of the gods that you have read so far, and you would think that perhaps if these humans still remembered the prayers to the god of farmers that they used to have, perhaps one of the prayers would invoke one of these miracles that you have been creating as of late while reading the Unholy Recollection. Maybe some of them still remember a song or of bardic magic or a rite of religious holy magic that could perhaps purify the grain. But they clearly don't, and neither do you.
I see.
Okay.
Well,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Second session is scuffed.
Yeah, today's session is pretty scuffed.
This is this is super fucking scuffed.
I go to Arlo then and ask him, Arlo,
Yes.
do you perhaps in your scripture have a right for maybe getting the produce good or at least edible again?
And I'm actually gonna make both Cordelia and Arlo react to that. You both roll religion.
Oh, can I roll
Advantage.
religion as well with that?
You may. Cordelia would have advantage. However.
I would not. Yeah.
Okay.
What did they
Oh,
miss?
Jesus
What
Lord.
happened?
Damn, son.
Another crit.
Oh my
This
god.
what? This session's so fucking scuffed.
I have the biggest brain.
Oh my god. 29, baby. So Cordelia, you instantly think of Assad.
Nothing.
Cordelia,
Oh, is there a ritual of the one that I didn't know about?
so the one you do not know any, and Cordelia thinks instantly of Assad, and you curse your own ignorance of the rites that would perhaps invoke his magic to help these people to purify their food. But you just don't know. You haven't learned enough of Assad yet, if you intend to, that is. And then Dova instantly reveals it to you. So you are going to roll religion because of what Dova is about to say. As Dova, you begin to recite a very old passage that you once read. It is heretical, however, although if you're not a member of the Holy Order, you would not know. To recite it out loud.
Oh, I
don't know.
rolled a 1. I wouldn't know even if you recited it. I wouldn't know it's heretical.
You wouldn't know then.
Yeah.
Let me get it for you. 1 second.
You do not know.
You do
You
not
do
know.
not know. You do not know.
You do not know.
You do not know.
No.
You do not.
Yeah, I feel like it's ending not that bad. I just don't want them to steal from him. Because
What
stealing is
happened
bad.
when after the tiefling spoke? Because I got
Okay,
disconnected.
so they want to give this old man's carriage to the farmers and take him away to give to the authorities. However, the bad thing is they would be stealing from his carriage from him, which is not right.
I mean, is it really stealing if he owes the carriage?
Yes, it would still be stealing.
I mean,
Okay, but have you ever considered
Look at the
not
jail
my
now.
problem?
No, but that's I'm role playing Arlo. I wouldn't care that much.
Okay, so silence for a second, guys. This is the saying. Can you say it for me, please, Adobo? You say it like in a distracted manner, just remembering that you read it once.
Where did you put it at? Oh, you
In Discord.
DM'd me. Okay. I say. As I start recalling. O Assad, shepherd of the soil, keeper of the seeds, bless this humble offering of grain and bread, cleanse it of spoil, and restore its strength.
As you hear that, you instantly turn to him and you're like, "What, Cordelia?" And you realize that these wise and really mysterious individual has heard sayings of Assad and this knowledge that you crave for your family and for yourself. So I'm gonna make you roll either history or religion at advantage, whichever you prefer.
I'm probably religion again. I need to redeem myself,
Alright.
hopefully.
Who is the
Well,
real holy man,
okay.
Arlo?
That is your last chance, however. It rolled so fucking bad.
Do you want my inspiration?
Do I have
No, I
advantage
don't have
again?
it. I don't have an inspiration. Sorry.
I already gave it advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
she has
Okay.
super advantage.
Alright, there we go.
Oh.
Nice.
Heyo.
Thank goodness. Okay.
You pick up your own sickle. You pick up your sickle and you spin it in your hand, and you recite it back. You say the same thing that he said, and as you do, all of a sudden, you begin to feel something within you, a deep sadness. You look at the ground underneath your feet as you say in these words. You say, "Oh, Assad, shepherd." I'm gonna send it to you. Can you say the first sentence only? I'm gonna send it to you.
O Assad, shepherd of the soil, keeper of the seeds.
That's right. And as you say that, you look down at your sickle, but you look then at the ground behind your hand, and you see a hole that you didn't know it was there. Just a hole that goes straight down into the ground, and it begins to grow, and you quickly realize that it's not real. It's a vision. You see this massive hole begin to grow, as if the ground was breaking underneath you, perfectly circular, but you do not fall. Within, you hear the cries of a voice, someone drowning, somebody pleading to make it stop. And you say the second sentence, if you may.
Can I leave real quick? By the way, I do have to go.
All right. Thank you so much for coming, Ardo. Hopefully, we'll be able to use your efforts to fix the situation.
Arlo wants this guy to go to jail, yes, but not lose his carriage. That much to want.
Okay. Only half the way. All right, good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
See ya.
All right, guys, stop. What was that, Cordelia? Can you read the second line?
Okay. Bless this humble offering of grain and bread, cleanse it of spoil, and restore its strength. I think that the person in the hole has bigger problems right now, but like, I hope it works out.
So, and the voice, although intelligible, you cannot understand them. They seem to be drowning, but they tell you, they ask you for you. They ask you, if I may help, make it stop. Stop. You do not know what that means, but do you say the last sentence, or are you too taken aback by the words?
I am very taken back, and I'm probably very pale, but I still finish the last sentence.
Go on.
Did I not read it?
I did not hear you.
The last bit.
Oh, I swore. Again?
No, the cleanse it of spoil, blah, blah. You don't see it?
No, okay, I'll read it again. Cleanse it of its spoil and restore its strength.
Did I dream that she? Did I completely forget that she read it or something?
She did read it when you told her to read the second one, I believe.
Oh, my bad. So let's say that you read it until bread before, and then now you read until strength. My bad. I completely messed it. So as you say the last sentence, you're looking at the darkness, and you dream of the hole being closed, perhaps by vines or by people building over it, anything that would close this giant hole. You can't quite tell what this vision means, but while it's being closed and it becomes smaller and smaller, something emanates from it, like being thrown at you. So you catch it. But the rest of you, who didn't see any of this, you just saw Cordelia praying to the ground. You do see her catch something. She takes it in her hand. And in your hand, you see a very small hammer.
Who's here?
Mm.
Let's go.
Sickle and hammer, you got the power of communism.
Huzzah!
Let me play the theme. Let me play the theme.
Huzzah!
Okay, I think that's good enough. Yes.
I don't know what communism is, so I'm good.
As you call upon his
So,
blessing, you feel a gem appear within your mark.
Ooh.
Dum dum
I wonder what
dum.
that is.
Damn, your first ability is fucking communism. That's
Huzzah.
crazy.
It's very
thank you.
powerful.
Do it.
Black thread. I'm
Okay.
very pleased with this. Yeah, clapping.
Okay,
Thank you.
so I have to first duplicate your character sheet just in case it bugs out. I don't want you to lose your character there. Then I'm gonna import the ability, characters, classes.
Our
subclasses.
ability.
Wait, what is the ability besides communism?
Capitalism.
I am going to go get it for you, but you can see it on your mark
Right.
whenever I am finished.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Oh, you get some really cool spells if you take this. Damn.
Ooh. Now,
Right.
now I'm
You get-
interested.
You get the spell invade Poland, for example.
Invade-
Oh shit.
Oh.
What? I heard something about invading Poland.
So, can you open your mark, the hand with the squiggly things, for a moment?
Okay.
It should be empty. I'm about to put something to it.
Power word erase from photograph.
Well, that's cool.
And also, I have to go look
Marxism.
for this and delete it. Don't remove, and that should give me
Power
this.
word seize the means of production.
You have gained access to the domain of Assad, the domain of nature,
Oh.
Oh.
and also a starting perk.
Oh.
I was about to say like
A
the
starting
domain of
perk.
communism.
I am jealous now.
Is communism starting perk?
What is
see
communism
that.
OP? Is communism OP?
I
That's
think-
crazy.
That's
Yeah,
something I can
the
do on
answer
my
is
own
yes.
time.
That's crazy.
So I'm gonna put it in your
Answer
mark,
is
but
yes.
but it's going to be
Time to change
directly
my
learned.
goal.
Where is it? God damn it, I can't find it. It was-
Nature domain.
I think it started like this, or there it is. This is the ability.
So I
And
didn't.
it goes directly onto your character sheet, so it's gonna disappear again. Bing. As
So-
you have gained true worship.
Oh.
Legasp.
Oh.
You learn how to butcher Celestial? What the fuck?
Oh my
He-
gosh, this is really cool.
Not how to
Wait.
butcher celestials. How to butcher the language.
And you did not realize, Cordelia, that the last words you said of that sentence, they weren't quite on common tongue, on the language of humans. You were saying it in a tongue you cannot speak, but you somehow just were inspired to say it.
Oh. Do I
And
see?
as
Do I
you-
see anything that she
as you-
just did?
As
Oh,
you
sorry.
hold in one hand the hammer, and on the other one the sickle, the holy symbol of Assad is actually a hoe. No, a sickle.
Communism!
You
No,
called
it's-
it?
Oh.
Hammer and sickle!
Oh.
Communism!
The symbol of Azad is your
Do I have
mother?
one?
The symbol of Assad
Damn.
is the hammer and the hoe crossed together. So as you think of crossing them together, all of a sudden the back of your sickle grows the ending of a hoe.
Wait, so I'm wielding a half sickle, half hoe, and hammer.
Yes.
Oh, multi-syllable. The
I need to draw that. That sounds funny. Okay. Wow, that's really cool. Right.
Did Dova see the big hole, or he just saw everything the same as everybody
Wow,
else?
look at that hoe over there. That's crazy.
The hole.
Look
And
at
as you
that hoe.
as you produce the two heretical holy weapons of Azad, the magic extends forward from both objects, creating this last shine of the light of the sun, as if the trees part for just a moment to let just a perfect circle of the sun's sunlight on top of the grain, and the moldiness, the mold and the moss and all this shit that was on top of the grain, it all instantly disappears.
Ooh.
As if burnt away.
Ooh.
As you cast once for free the spell Purify Food and Drink.
Ooh,
But you will have to learn it over a short or long rest if you actually want to use it in the future.
I am totes jealous right now.
Because the first is a freebie, and then you have to pay.
Exactly.
Like,
Okay,
that's how they get you. That's how they get you hooked. Those
Huh?
goddamn commies.
The fishermen praise you. They lift you up. Ah, she's cleansed our food. We can all have enough for all of us now. Ah. But some of the farmers, though, they still go and they check the grain in awe and admiration. The leader approaches you, and he says, "We now may never take any of this grain. Heretic,
Oh.
you have corrupted it with old god magic. The one was against the tyranny of the god you just empowered. We should deliver you to the Holy Order for execution."
Can I respond?
Yes.
No,
Everyone is in silence waiting for your response, and you guys see the old man like slowly trying to go get his belongings from his carriage just in case they take it away.
Yeah, let me give Bro a moment to escape. All right.
I get ready to wild shape.
I want to do something as well, but I'll wait.
But then, yeah, you first.
I look the leader, whatever his name was, in the eye, and say, the one didn't do anything to feed your village, but it seems like this god is trying.
Oh god.
Damn.
You can roll persuasion.
Arlo's gone, right? Arlo's not here.
You can roll persuasion with
So
advantage.
Arlo's not here.
Okay.
And
Hope
what
I
does
don't die
Thilo
too
wanted to
soon.
do? Because I see so many open doors. While she rolls that,
Wait, what did
Thilo,
you
what was it?
tell me to roll?
Oh,
Persuasion,
I
advantage.
didn't even know I had my door open. I guess I'll sneak in, sneak out.
Okay. You
Prepare
sneak out of what?
myself. The way.
Okay.
Communism wins. I mean, Azad wins.
T-pose.
T-pose. Okay. This door was, I think, Aluraf's.
Okay,
Aluraf, did
wow,
you intend to do
okay.
something? Aluraf died.
No, I'm here.
Okay. Do you intend to do something while she's trying to convince them of becoming heretics?
Back me up.
I'm thinking about it. But I don't know what to
even know
say.
you.
Wow. Wow.
Well,
I have
that
no
would be
words.
I mean, that would be fucking that would be hilarious. But no.
What are you doing?
I could put some. I could do something, but I don't know. I could backfire.
It could backfire.
Like on me or on them? Like.
Kills her instantly.
Yeah, you die now. You're dead.
I mean, maybe that's better than being burned or something for heresy.
Just get
do you-
converted, people.
Okay, guys. How about you calm your tits, calm down, and think about it for a moment. If she were a heretic, right? Would a cleric of the one, and I point towards Alo, be in her presence and traveling with her? Would
Also,
that
where-
make any sense to you?
I love heretics.
He's
Alright,
literally a cleric of the one.
Alright, you can roll persuasion as well. Although I don't think you're gonna beat her 17, but perhaps. Perhaps. And last one is Dova. I think Dova wanted to do something, or did I dream it?
You're saying there's a chance?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
I wanted to roll Arcana to learn that spell, perhaps.
Wait, hex or
You-
purify?
I think she has to teach it to you. You can't steal spells by watching them.
I can't. No.
Can I teach it to him
Ah,
during a
you-
long rest or something?
I mean,
That
so
can
far
happen,
we
yes.
I mean, I also
far
I
we-
also did the
we-
prayer, sort of.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he did actually say the prayer out loud. Huh? Roll Arcana for a moment.
Okay. Yeah, this is for the food and water purify.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god. What
my-
the
okay.
fuck? Just give
Alright,
him the
well.
hammer and
I
sickle.
got a
Give
freaking
it to him.
4 on farming. Like, no.
So, I don't think I can give you straight up the spell, but I can rather also give you access to the domain that she has just
Oh.
learned.
because he
Huzzah.
knows that otherwise with Galturen is going to roll Arcana every 5 seconds to learn spells from people. That's why.
I mean, I am a learned, I have big
You're
brain.
you
Yeah,
are
but-
you are learned.
Yeah, but it's a precedent if he allows people to learn snilly willy spells.
Let me see. The domain that she has learned, because you said the same words and you saw her get the weapons, it inspires you, and you realize that this is just like the domain of knowledge you just learned, and you could strip apart that domain for knowledge and increase your own domain by feeding from hers.
No.
So let me put
Wow.
nature.
There's a parasite.
I mean, that's what knowledge gathering is. It's parasitical.
All right, so I think I lost it, didn't I? I think I did.
The cracks are already forming in our communist government. I
Oh,
can't
no, I
believe
didn't.
this.
It's over here. Let's see. Domain of nature. It
really
is on her
feeling?
mark. Can I duplicate it, please? No, I can't. I have to drag it into her sheet. Duplicate it there. I can't duplicate it. Oh my god. Okay, let me put it on my fucking folder. Nature domain. What is it? Where is it? There it is. And then put it back on her mark. Perfect. And now I can give it to you. Boom. You can strip parts of it, however, and I think purify food and drink comes with the nature domain automatically. I might be wrong.
I don't know. I don't have the domain.
I do not know.
I do not know.
I do not know.
I do not know.
It's if you learn it, so no, I'm sorry. But you can learn things from the nature domain. And she can teach you the spell if she learns it from her mark. And I think that with that, everyone has done something. Cordelia finally gets her answer. With a 17 in persuasion, the people behind Levathar, one of them is like an old lady. She has like really scarce white hair, and she gets close to him with a cane. And she gets right behind him and just strikes him behind the head. A loud clap.
Oh god! Oh
What
god!
the hell is happening?
That's a
And
quick
his mother.
conversion if I ever seen one.
Wait, what was that, Massage? I didn't hear that.
That's a quick conversion if I've seen one.
And she says, "This young lady, she follows traditions older than I, that we used to have in our heart, deep in our country, and you insult her and threaten her just because of what some armored folk have come to tell you is true. She has done no harm. In fact, she's purified your food. A miracle. She should be held a saint." And the man Levathar, he looks at the old woman. He says, "Grandma, you don't need to hit me for that. All right, I guess we do owe you a debt, but I should warn you, the things you've uttered, that name, many of us have long forgotten it. And if the Holy Order should catch you saying it,
they would surely execute you on the spot. But I suppose if Lord Arlo here accompanies you, he must have good reason. So we shall not meddle. Thank you for fixing our issue.
She's the journeyman.
Oh, they all gasp. A chosen of the One? Fighting also in the name of the old dead god? I can't make sense of that.
If the trust in the One, then trust in the mark.
They all nod, and the fisherman and then the farmer separate, taking half of the grain that now is just equally as good. And the old man says, "Well, look at that! Everything is fine in the end. Sure, that means I suppose that I may now go on in my merry way with my carriage, and all debt is forgiven. Is that so?"
Good.
It just doesn't wait for an answer.
I lick my long
Let
teeth
bro have
as
his
a
moment.
cat. Like,
Oh.
and I stay in the way and just lick my long teeth and just and so people can talk to him before he tries to sneak away.
And Cordelia, you say something with your new strange weapons in hand.
Is he in the carriage or is he like making his way towards it?
He's like now climbing the short wooden stairs that lead to the inside of the carriage, where he will then climb on top of the little chair at the top of the carriage to then grab the reins of the horses.
Oh, he's leaving.
Well, Arlo wanted Arlo didn't want he doesn't want it to be stolen. They don't want him to steal the carriage from the old dude. So his options are jail time and being robbed or being eaten. So
Or being left
these
alone.
aren't great. I don't know.
Well,
Doesn't look good for him.
Well, it looks like that.
Well, maybe you wish to save him too, Cordelia. What solution do you guys come up with?
I'm team save this old dude.
It looks like
Yeah,
you have
Gestova?
value produce now. So, the farmers here, or wait, these are the farmers, like, or
These are the fishermen.
the fishermen. So the fishermen here, can perhaps, instead of the who wanted the carriage? This people? I wanted the carriage.
Yeah, because they
Okay.
made it.
Okay, so I would tell them, these people will be able to take the value and now purified grain and sell that instead of the carriage, which this man clearly needs to see how decrepit he appears to be. And, well,
Alright.
he will be on his merry way, and we will solve this all.
We never hear from him again.
You see him kind of like look down, like maybe in a little bit of disappointment, peacefully.
Peacefully. He doesn't see collapse. He wanted to see them all kill each other.
I look at the man and say, if you try again to scam people,
Nope, never
and
again.
I sniff.
I know what that word means.
I sniff a bit the carriage and him, like I can maybe find his hand, like, I will find you again. Do you understand?
Yep. Cat folk always welcome in my carriage. Goodbye.
And
he stops
nothing,
the back side of one of the horses and begins to move.
and nothing that you seen here happened.
Are they unloading the grain from the carriage?
They already
Kinda
have.
sounds
They
like he
already
just
have.
ran
Okay,
off with it.
No. They already had finished unloading.
I
Alright, and with
guess.
that, guys, making a recount for the whole situation.
Bye, have a great time.
You have a +5 from the fisherman, +5 from the farmers, and -5. No, actually, -3 because you saved his life.
In this session, we defeated capitalism and we are
7.
renovating communism.
So
Well, yours is
you
mine,
all
mine's yours.
roll.
Yep.
You all roll honor with +7.
Oh,
+7. Ooh.
Great.
Honor in my D&D game? I don't believe it.
I hope I'm doing this right.
Oh, look at that.
Do you know how to roll
Damn.
honor, Cordelia?
Rolled it for.
I have so much honor.
It said at the top, an intervening beholder.
Wait, what? No, that's not what I
Yeah,
rolled. That's
over
not your
here.
honor. That's not your honor.
Ah, okay. What was that?
It was me the calculating that you have a +7 to your honor roll that you're about to make.
All right.
So roll honor for me, and it will ask you situational bonus, and you can add a +7 there if you want.
All right.
How did you roll, Basash? What the fuck? Jesus.
And I still made a 10. Can you imagine?
All right, 13. So, with that, all of
think
you have
everyone.
passed,
Oh, nice.
and you will get +1 to honor. Oh, let's do Arlo. Let's
Oh,
not
yeah,
do
Arlo, yeah.
dirty.
Get a
Arlo.
1. Get a 1.
The
You will get a
+7.
+1 to honor.
Oh man,
So,
everybody's
you know,
rolling
you, Cordelia, you have to change the value of your honor now from 10 to 11.
Okay.
Everybody else
Oh,
is
like
+1
that,
then?
okay.
Wait,
Because your
I do
your
that-
persuasion has improved. Your persuasion, no, your reputation has improved from helping these people.
Are
I have
the
to leave.
bandits okay.
I have
Thank
to
you.
leave now, so see you next week, guys. Bye.
Thank you so much for
Bye-bye.
coming, Alora.
See you
Bye.
later. See you later, alligator.
Just before we finish, are the bandits still there?
That's what I was about to say. You guys have managed to prevent any conflict from occurring, which the Green Laces could have had for them to exploit and take you by surprise. You do not know what they were seeking. Perhaps they just wanted to kill everyone, take their shit, or perhaps they were specifically going after someone or something. But now you will not know, because they slowly make their way into the forest and they disappear out of your sight.
I'm gonna track those
mean-
motherfuckers down.
I mean,
Well, we can do.
I have
just
a
that.
wild shape, you know.
Yeah, you got Tracker Man and Bloodhound.
I
All right,
mean,
Cordelia, you have earned yourself your holy weapons: Assad's hammer and Assad's sickle and hoe.
So cool.
That is a starting perk actually to get the holy weapons of your god. It's and you just got it. If you go to features in your character sheet,
So is it
I
called
gave-
a sick hoe?
a sick hoe.
that hoe is sick,
I got
man.
that on my hammer.
So those two weapons are actually +1 weapons.
Oh,
So you will always have +1 to hit and damage with them.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, there are two weapons,
Wow.
two holy weapons.
Yes, they have two in the case of Assad.
Oh, I mean, I protest.
I protest.
I paid for these perks elsewhere, and I got just one.
But you got a rapier. Come on, a hammer, a light hammer, and a sickle. They're so shit in comparison.
I protest
Yeah,
anyway. They can change shape. What are you talking about?
All right, I can change shape. There.
I protest.
You
You
can
will
actually
hear
change
from my
the shape.
lawyer.
I'm gonna change the name.
You
I
can
want to
change
change
the
the name of the sickle. Yeah, how do I do that?
Sick
Edit?
hoe.
So you have to open it and with right click edit, or by clicking on the button of the right of the item that is like a little pencil. And once you have opened it, you can change anything about it. You can change the name, the image, the image you cannot. I can. And then you can go to the details and change what it is or how you roll the damage. There's so
Right.
many things you can customize in
Zod
these things.
Sicko.
Oh, you can
Sicko.
change it to Sicko.
Sick hoe. Hell yeah.
Sicko.
Alright.
Now click on it so we can see it on the chat.
Okay. What do I do with it?
Just click on it. Left click the name on your
Close it.
inventory.
Zod sick hoe.
There it is. Amazing.
Nice.
That
Alright.
host.
Alright.
Anyway,
And with this, your path as a heresy has begun, and you have
Yeah,
finally. This is-
I feel I feel like that always happens eventually.
You now
Yes,
you now
it's
fit
good.
in
yeah,
very well.
Harrison
Smith.
arrives. By the way, there is my lawyer
parents are
that
gonna be so
usually
proud.
is free on Sunday. He's called Najim. He's going to talk to you, Val, about
all right,
this.
all right. Well, I'll talk to Najim. He's an old friend of mine. We get along very good. What was I gonna say? I realized just now that even Arlo, who made a character entirely about being a follower of the One, he also turned to heresy. It's just
Everybody,
unavoidable.
every time.
You have
I
that
mean, I
effect
have.
on people.
To be honest, I'm not heretic as well. I'm not heretic this time with Varshaz. What do you want?
The fuck did you click on that made that noise?
Yeah, it's like what's that
The
cave noise I'm hearing right now?
is the
Oh my God, you
telepathy?
got
I don't know why.
You got Minecraft open when you're in a
It
cave.
said Umbrax. Did you click something with the Umbrax in it?
The Woodbuck's telepathy.
Oh, click on it. Click on it. Oh, it's because telepathy. It says telepathy, so he thought you casted the spell, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But,
Let me see.
no,
Let
not
me see. Let me see.
Maxcom.
I want to hear it again. What is it? Telepathy.
This one.
There it is. Oh, look, even puts some effect on you.
Oh, Val.
Yeah.
I forget. Did we ever identify the golden medal that I have?
No, you haven't.
No,
And Dova
no.
can identify it for you.
I can't.
Now Dova can identify shit.
Hey, Dova, please. Hey, pretty please. Sugar on top. Hey, Dova, pretty please.
Can I identify multiple things at once with that ability as long as I spend an hour?
No.
Oh.
I think that is the weakness of it, right? Let me go check it out.
I am currently identifying the carriage.
Yes.
Come back.
So you want to become blind?
Come back in 3 business days.
Literally three business days.
3 business days.
He needs to stay 1 hour for each 3 consecutive days to identify anything.
I can't believe this. You're sending me my information through snail mail.
Until I get a Spellscribe, or if I get Spellscribe, and then I learned the Identify Scroll.
All right, boys. Thank you so much for coming. I hope
See
you
you.
enjoyed.
See you. Not tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow?
Oh,
No, it's cancelled.
Not tomorrow.
All right. Well, I think next time, or the Cordelia, you're gonna see your first fight. So I hope you're ready to use your new weapons. And of course, it's tradition. It's tradition that your first fight you will have 0 abilities to fight with.
Yeah.
But hopefully by the second fight,
okay.
you will have learned something.
Okay, Val, 2 things.
Yes.
At some point, I'm
yellow
probably
room.
gonna. Okay. Oh
Yellow-
yes,
yellow
yellow
room.
room.
Sorry,
No,
I didn't
but-
interrupt
yeah.
you. What is it?
And a flower in the farm, if there's a farm. That'd be 1 flower.
Okay. That, one thing turned to 3.
Yeah. No, that's 3 things. Yeah, actually 4. But yellow
Hey, what
room,
is it?
some type of flower. I'm probably gonna send you a message at some point to talk about what 2 languages I want to have.
Absolutely.
Um,
I mean, if you have time right now, we can talk about it. I'm not in a hurry to leave.
Yes, but the other one, I don't know if you'll have time for it, but I remember at some point, I need to read back through the message, but I just remembered that I read something you sent me, and I was like, oh, I need to store that to talk about later.
What is it?
Here it is. You said something about like making quests and stuff, and that you didn't have enough information for that. And so I need to add stuff. I want to talk to you about what exactly that is, because I can't.
Well,
I don't
let's
know.
say-
I'm not mentally capable of thinking that.
Well, it's good. It's good that
I need
you're
guidance.
asking. So far in your backstory, there is family members. That's great. That means people I can either bring them to you as companions. They can die and give you reasons to do things. They can need things, so that
You're
also
gonna kill
motivates
my
you.
family?
I can do many things with your family. You have created them.
Oh,
They're
great.
not mine.
I watched a YouTube video, and they were like, "You should name your characters in your backstory," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And now I know why they told me to do that.
Yes.
So you could kill off my.
It's so I can kill them, but
Dang.
also I can use them in many other ways.
Hmm.
So what was I saying?
Manipulative.
That's great that you did that. There is also your personal motivation of your farm struggling. That's great. I can do something with that. I think the only issue I would have with that, with the what is missing in your backstory rather, is that the start of the campaign always is rivalry, and it's always about people having problems with their farms and their water and stuff like that. That's like the main story stuff already. So I'm sort of like making you the main character right now, just in a way, just for rivalry, and then that's over. And it sort of doesn't work very well. But I don't know what else you could include in your backstory that would allow you to, yes, be involved like you are and you should be because you're from here, with the farming and the water stuff. But I don't know.
I remember I did add. I don't know to find it again, but I did add quite a bit about trying to not knowing anything really about the world outside of the farm. So that's
there's
another
the
thing.
anthropologist bit. You could just decide
That's
that you
why I
really have
picked
a
it.
dream of learning of the world and writing a book about it or something like
That's
that.
why I picked that. Yeah.
Well, that's great. That is a
That's
good
why I
one.
picked it. I was like, but
You
like,
should
what
perhaps
else? I
you
add?
should perhaps add like a reason why you wanted that, like a reason in your backstory why
Yeah.
you wanted to learn about the world. Perhaps you had, I
Let me
don't
look
know,
for my
a
notes.
childhood friend who was, I don't know, an Arakokra from a far-off mysterious island, and you want to learn about people because he used to tell you all these amazing stories about his journeys whenever he visited your farm. I don't know, something like that could
Okay.
work.
All right.
Actually, I really like the
Was
one
there
that I
anything
just came
else?
up with by accident. I
Yeah,
really like
I
that
was
one.
writing it down. I was like, that's good. Add that. Thank you
Do
for
you
making
know?
my backstory for
Write
me.
that down. Write that
Do you
down.
know what do you know what an Arakokra is?
I feel like I have seen a photo of one in some type of video that I've seen recently, but right now, no, I'm not sure
So
what it is.
an Arakokra is like a bird person. They're humanoid birds. They are
Okay.
one of the few races in D&D that have flight. They can actually fly, and they are
It makes
super
sense if you
rare
know about
in
the
the.
world.
They are super rare in this world. They only live in one island, and that's why I mentioned them in the mysterious island because that's where they're from.
All right. I'm just remembering in the first campaign when I saw and when I like I see like the tiger, the cat person and stuff. You were like, "Oh, you've never seen anything like this before." I feel like that would undermine that a little bit. But
I mean,
I
they
guess
are
I
not. They're
categorize
nothing
bird
alike.
people.
They're super different.
Exactly, maybe that's what it is.
Well, perhaps his
That's what it
stories
is.
are
I'm
what
more used to bird
motivated
people.
you to want to learn about the world and write this book, or I don't know what you want to learn about the world. I don't know if it's for a book or perhaps it's just for yourself, or that is up to you to decide. But whatever you do, make it into a new paragraph of your backstory. Send it to me and add it to your backstory here in the game. If you go to the last page of your character sheet, there's the biography. So yeah, you can add that new bit below it. Do you think that's good enough, or do you want to add more?
Yeah, no, that's great. Yellow room, flower. I don't remember what else I said. And
Farm. You wanted a
backstory.
farm.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
You
what?
suggested the
I could
farm.
make it
I
like
was happy with the room.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
I was happy with the room. You brought up the farm, so you opened this can of worms.
Okay,
And
yes.
you made it
You,
look like
you
my
have
room,
found my
so it's
weakness.
your fault.
Well, I was thinking perhaps I could make like a balcony of your room where you have plants and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That would be kind of cool, like a very large balcony that is magical and doesn't actually
That'd be
exist.
awesome.
But within your room, it does exist, and you can actually forage there and harvest. I'll think about it. Basage, you still here? I think. Yes, you are.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Tell
You doing
me.
good?
I'm all right. I have to wait. I have to adjust the price. Yeah, I was adjusting the stone plated armor cost because it's a lot more.
Did you also want something for your room? Something else added into there?
I think about that, to be honest, because I didn't. I think I made. Wait, I think I made a drawing of the room.
You did.
How I
Can you
built
resend
it.
me that now that I'm actually making the rooms? I would actually be able to use it and get inspiration from it.
I don't know. It's easier if I search into your background. It was very different, but I really like the more natural vibe. So scrap that because it was something like where to put things to be. If it was like a normal room, but that vibe is really nice. So from checklist.
I'm thinking perhaps I should add some things that should be in every single one of your rooms, like a place to storage things that you don't want to share with the rest, a place to sleep, obviously. Perhaps
Lockbox, a safe?
Sorry, what was that?
Like a lockbox or a safe or something?
Yeah.
Like what Arlo has in his room, the chest with a lock.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Perhaps I should always make sure that you all have one place to sleep, a place to store stuff. I'm thinking. Perhaps a station of your crafting profession. Perhaps that would be a good idea.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I already did for some of you. For Doa, for example, I put this big board where he can like put on things he figures out, or all of his research.
The nerd
but
stuff.
I didn't do it for the rest. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time and for your ideas. I'll get to it.
I do want to.
I resend the image.
Yes, Doa.
Oh yes. Are we able to? Because I don't want to be annoying about it. If it's not, set in stone. To set. What is it called? The precedent about the whole learning spells from seeing things or experiencing it.
Yes.
Are we able to set some sort of like rule on it so that I'm not like annoying about it in the future? Like.
Oh, you've never been annoyed, my friend. You're all opportunistic, and that is.
You say that you can learn it from someone.
So you can learn it from her. That's definitely true. But what Dova did was basically learn from seeing it happen directly, and that is something that we cannot allow per se. What I might be inclined to do is specify how that works. So, in normal D&D, obviously you don't. In my previous module, you were able to learn from people you defeat, for example, and that is also another thing here. In here, you're supposed to be learning either from their memories or because they allow you into their minds, or by actual practice, like they can actually make you do things that make you practice these things until you learn them. Or there's a third way, which is from items like books, treatises, spell books, stuff like that. But just by looking directly, I don't think I can ever allow like that. So I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you though.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is there well, I imagine I can at least probably get some like if I were to analyze like a spell that an enemy cast, maybe perhaps learn like maybe I guess I imagine the type of spell like if it's abjuration stuff like that.
Oh, you know what? That is a good idea. We could make it so that when somebody casts a spell and you actually bother to try to learn things about it. Yes, obviously I could have answered things like the School of Magic and whatnot, which I didn't, and I could have. Moreover, I could give you the ability to have, not the ability. What am I saying? You could like inspect the spell as it is being cast, and learn things about it. For example, as I said, the School of Magic or the cast time, the components, the somatic movement, blah blah blah, and that will help you learn faster. Whenever somebody actually tries to teach it to you, or when you try to learn it from a book or something like that.
Okay.
That could be a thing.
To be honest, D&D already has it. If you use your reaction when someone casts a spell to roll Arcana and roll, I think 10 plus the level of the spell or something, you figure out what spell is being cast.
Oh look, I didn't know
that.
That's why usually the way people do counter spelling is the wizard roll Arcana to figure what spell is and relays to the bard what spell it is, and then the bard, having jack of all trades, cast the counter spell.
That's cool.
Oh, okay.
So you know exactly what's going on.
So what I want to give you for the crit, what I'm gonna give you for the crit that you rolled last time, Dova, is
Yeah.
that if, for example, Cordelia chooses to teach you Purify Food and Drink, it will not take you a whole rest. She will just be able to teach it to you during that rest for free, because you crit on that. You actually were successful in understanding it already. Now you just need to have someone share it with you. What do you think?
Yeah, I like that. So I would just,
Okay,
it would
I'm
just
gonna
make
write it into the rules.
stuff like that less
That's
difficult.
a cool
Okay.
addition.
Okay.
Let me see, new rules.
So
I'm gonna call it.
if
I'm gonna call it Dova's Inquisitiveness.
So if
New
I
rule.
see somebody cast some mysterious spell, I'll be able to use my reaction to kind of analyze what spell was cast.
I mean, that was always the case, but now it's also useful per the rules as we have just added, as it will allow you to, and as I write it,
because that might be really useful because there's a lot of people that they cast spells and we don't know anything they're doing, so they could be some suspicious spells that we're not aware of, so that might be really useful.
Okay, well now it's in the rules. Dova's Inquisitiveness. I like it. It's a good idea. Thank you, Dova.
Well,
All right, guys. Yeah, tell me.
there was really quick. One more thing. What Arlo did the other day when he like put in the chat saying that he would have to leave early or whatever. I'm gonna do that too soon, but I just want to tell you now. We are going away, like my whole family. We're all going down south to my aunt's place for Christmas New Year thing, and they have, I think, historically the worst Wi-Fi ever. Probably, yeah, ever. So I'm gonna try, but probably it'll be the worst audio you've ever heard for
Well,
that.
we'll
So I just
see.
want to tell you now.
Is
I
this
will
on
tell
next
you in the
Saturday?
chat later. No, it's for it's all the way in December, the end of December. I just want to tell you now so that I remember.
Oh
Then I'll
wait,
be able to
what do
tell
you
later.
mean? The end of the next month of December?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're
U-
telling me
usually-
such a huge advance. We usually don't even
Usually-
pay. We usually don't play.
This is how I function. If I don't say something,
usually
I'll
over-
forget it, and it'll never.
Usually by the way, over Christmas and New Year's Eve, we often take a break because people go
Oh,
to
thank God. Okay.
have dinners.
Yeah, I'm
I
gone.
mean, it depends because if you are having a family dinner, we're not gonna say, "Oh, we're playing D&D instead."
Well, it really depends, but in my case, for
No.
example, I just changed to laptop, so now I don't have an excuse. If I am not personally in some sort of event, I will be able to play. But if a single one of you guys can't, we usually over that day we just cancel.
Yeah, it's
No, it won't be like a family event kind of thing. It'll quite literally be, you can't hear me. The thingy won't the server won't load. That's just the way her house is. It's been that way since I was a child. It's terrible out there.
All right, well, no, don't worry
But yeah,
about it.
that's
We'll
what I'll
figure it
tell you
out.
now. I'll remember later.
Thank you
Closer
so
to
much
the
for
actual
telling
date.
us in such a huge advance. That's very responsible of you. All right, boys. Well, unless you guys have any other requests, I'm
goodbye.
always available for you in Discord whenever you want to fulfill them. But I'm gonna head out. I'm going to the gym.
I'll see you on Monday
And
to haunt you again
and I'll see some of you on Monday. Thank you so much for coming, Cordelia. I hope you're enjoying. Since you paid for the first one and you weren't meant to, you don't have to pay for this one, and you will begin with the payments on next week. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Nah, thanks to you guys. Bye bye. See you soon.
Take care,
Bye
everyone.
bye.
Bye.
Oh.
You do not know.